explanation.
Hello everybody and welcome to our overly bright Twitch channel. Now you're here with your toes in our somewhat tepid waters. I guess we better introduce ourselves. We're the Bloodthirsty Puppets. I am Blood Puppets, and I am most likely to cut these guys right in the middle of a conversation because it's kind of funny. We are today playing in our spice system using our nuked setting run by this asshole. Hey! A couple of rules for chat before we get too far. Don't be at all about someone's race. Don't be at all about someone's gender. Most importantly, don't be at all.
Or screwdriver.
Thank you very much. I think that's everything.
Content
We're done.
warning.
You what? Sorry. Oh, content warning. Yeah. So we have to do a bit of a trigger warning because someone has a background of a not great nature. So if you're
Reading
slightly
the creep face.
yeah.
Wow, I'm glad we got the warning out before then.
Wow. Yeah. So.
Oh.
Let's move on. I don't think it will come up, but if it does, you have been warned. Okay.
It's likely that is the only time it will come up, is in the warning.
Yes,
Yeah.
it may be the only time it comes up, but it's better we say
But
it
you
than
have
it
been
come up.
warned.
I am playing Karen Merlin, and she is somewhat of a trader, and she's currently carrying around a bunch of drugs with this asshole.
Hey, I'm Thursday. Today I'm playing Herb Jones, who's carrying around a bunch of drugs. This asshole. I was poisoned by that asshole.
Yes, I am Dev, the asshole who poisoned him. Playing Wilhelm tonight.
Yay!
And I'm Corone, and I am playing Colin Dexter, who...
And he's the asshole that we have to give the content warning about.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you.
And
See, we did all like, how fucking pro are we?
Very proud.
Thank
I
you.
am Dev, and I'll be your god tonight. So,
Well,
Holy shit,
you're
we
actually
didn't have any
tech.
content.
actually I'm actually tech.
But
As I'm
never
god,
mind.
I can choose to be anything I want.
Tried to
Nah.
steal your handle.
I did actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn, man.
Well, whatever. I will be a person, or many people.
God damn it, start the game.
Fine. Okay, well, as we left it last week, also that was Taz making her cameo. We do also have a dog here now, so if we suddenly be interrupted by a dog, you've been warned.
Content warning. There is a
Content
dog.
warning, dogs.
There is a dog and it's
Beware
none
of
of
the
us.
dog.
If someone is all of a sudden like morphed live, then hey, it's not a problem. We didn't encourage it.
No. Well,
Cool. So anyway, last session we left it. You guys had gone to. We started out in a morgue in a hospital. You guys had discovered him, Colin Dexter, in a drawer in the morgue. Suspicious
Yeah.
and mysterious. You released him, and then some feral rotters attacked you. You fought them off and bumped into a bunch of rotter mercenaries who had been sent there to extract things from a mysterious buyer. You decided to tag along and help out in exchange for some more pay, and you eventually escaped the hospital with all the items and are now standing outside the fire escape, and that's where we left last session.
cool. I like how we don't have to do any recapping anymore.
Yeah.
This is
Pretty
great. Yeah.
It's the best way.
Have we recouped any hit points since last
No,
week?
No.
because you
rested.
literally
We
just
have
returned
not
to the
gone
box.
to sleep, yo.
We have literally just like jumped on a fire escape and gone, you know what? I don't magically feel better.
Damn.
Oh,
I just left hospital.
Session points from last week, boss.
Everyone can have one session point. You two can have two.
What?
Fuck yeah!
Why?
Do you want to explain why?
Because you were very, you came up with lots of various different things you were doing. You were very active, doing lots of different things. And you were also doing the same, pushing the story onward. So, for pushing forward story and developing your characters, I'm giving you extra session points. You two followed along a bit, so you know.
I call bullshit.
And came up with the idea to get above them so that push down. But
I agree,
But
man.
never
You
mind.
can't like.
And I played my character perfectly. He is a
You did.
follower.
Oh!
Be an
come on.
active follower, not a passive follower. Go for it.
Yeah, passive followers are great, but active ones get everyone else seen. So.
Yeah. Yeah. You know,
Yeah,
you-
hit to any Twitter followers.
The challenge this session is to be more impressive than them, so you can have extra session points. Challenge issued.
You should. And now we will push to the front and say things loudly.
No, you
Ah!
won't, because you're an idiot.
Ah, well. Still might.
Burn.
Anyway, yeah, you guys are outside, and you've got the four rotters, one of whom is still like nursing his like exploded hand.
Morris.
Oh, that was the dude that we. Shh.
Yes,
That's be handy if I remember where I put my notes.
that was it was Morris. Morris was the one-armed rotter.
I literally have the notes on
And
here.
Jessie is the one with the baseball club, the baseball bat. And Jerry is the one with the pair of pistols, and Kevin is the leader.
Game notes.
Oh, anyway, Kevin's like, right, well, we better not hang around here because lots of ferals. Let's get moving.
Yeah.
I
Sweet.
agree.
Why not?
He sets off to the east.
Alright.
And yeah, you guys start walking towards the east. You can still talk while doing that. He's just like, let's move. Let's not just stand in front of this hospital where we just like fall over.
Where are we going?
Well, we need to get
To the
to
east.
north of Blighttown. So
What's
really,
north of Blighttown? Just in case, no offense, something may happen to you. I'm not saying you're going to die, but if you did,
it's where our boss is, where we're taking this goods to.
yeah. But where is that?
He comes, squats down in the dust and draws like a crude map. He's like, right, this is Blighttown. This is us. He's kind of up there.
Any significant landmarks?
There's a big building in a valley.
A big building in a valley.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It doesn't have any signs or anything on it. It's just a big building.
How close is it to Stoke-on-Trent?
Where?
I found a big building. It's
Probably
back to the
not
hospital.
close at all.
Good.
Well,
Don't want to
so-
go there.
Yeah, we basically, he's like, basically there are two ways we've got to go in there. We can either go down by the coastline, by the water there, or we can go north and go out around the top, or we can cut straight through the middle. But yeah, it'll take longer. It's probably safest to either go down by the coast on there, or well, the safest way is probably to go up and round, because less likely to run into anyone there. There's a lot more people in the ruins, and yeah, some of them are right, and some of them will rob you blind and murder you just for.
I vote for going straight through the middle.
Right. So we're a pretty big group, so yeah, probably scare most people off.
Yeah, but we do have an inordinate amount of drugs and supplies on us,
Yeah, which are all like out in the open.
and we need some of these drugs.
I've got 5.
Yeah? What for?
You dolt.
Oh. Hey.
What? We're trying to fix you. We need the drugs.
Oh. Okay.
We have a lot of stuff we need to keep. If we get caught, we.
That doesn't sound like a good noise.
Good
No.
point.
I mean, yeah, avoiding robbers
Yeah.
and murderers sounds good to me.
Fine.
Go around.
Alright, no fears.
Agreed.
So right, in that case, there's north, starts trekking where you kind of the ruins start gradually petering out, and you come across to this as you head north. You come to a small hill, climb over it, come down the other side, and the ruins fade away completely. You've just got trees, and on each side of this valley you've got trees, and it's clear in the middle. And basically, he just turns down and just starts walking along the middle of the valley to the east. You can see there's like ruins of what used to be once a road. Basically, mostly broken up, and you can see this is obviously like a fairly well-travelled route. The space.
Something wrong.
There might be something slightly technically wrong, but carry on.
Did someone not?
No,
turn
no,
the mic
it's
on?
fine. No, the mic has been on. I'm just trying to boost the volume. Carry
Okay, cool. Yeah, so yeah, he just brings you onto this track and starts heading east.
Okay.
Takes it's tracking through the afternoon. So anyway, Kevin goes as you go. So, did you guys find anything useful while up there? It was a bit of a rush. I didn't really keep track on what you guys are up to.
Board. Got the board.
Cool. Anything?
on. Lots of drugs.
Cool. So yeah, our boss will be probably pay you for those.
Excellent.
Nice of him.
What's his name?
Same for Tim.
Tim. Good
Tim.
name. I shall make a mental note of it.
Big bloke, little, smart.
He holds his hands out to the side of him about just over 5 foot. So, threshold right. Bit of a gig, but pays well.
Nice.
Short arse.
Mm.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you basically just keep travelling along. It's pretty quiet. I mean, you see wildlife and things moving around out there, but nothing big or dangerous enough to cause you a threat. Don't see other people walking along there. Anything you guys want to do to talk amongst yourself or anything along the route? Because you're walking for about 3 or 4 hours.
Why do I need drugs?
I can't remember. No, yeah, you do know.
Yeah.
So,
He's also a bit of an idiot.
yeah. Because you're sick.
Oh.
How sick?
Pretty sick.
Oh.
Like, drop dead any second kind of sick.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I told you.
Why?
Well, it was an accident.
Why did you tell me?
Oh no, yeah, we got out, thought it was the right thing to do.
Oh.
In case you needed to say anything to anyone or do anything.
The Kevin cat edges back a bit. Like, is it catching?
No.
I put my arm around his shoulder. Clearly not.
Well, right.
It's okay. Don't worry. We're gonna try and fix you, but being honestly, we don't know. We're helping him get medical stuff to fix you.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know either. But we're working on it.
Keep your spirits up.
Thanks. Shake his hand.
Ah,
Oh.
so that's why you guys were in the hospital.
Yeah. So what were you doing in the hospital?
To be honest, I have no idea. Until you broke me out of that try. Nothing. I honestly can't remember. I don't know why I was in there in the first place.
What about beforehand? What did you do then?
Well, I'd recently moved here, looking around for supplies and such. Moving from Stock-on-Trent, before that for Russia.
Wait, what? Russia? Where's Russia?
Oh, it's a long way in the east.
You mean like Surrey?
I think a bit further.
How can you can't remember you're dying, but you can remember Surrey?
Well, Surrey's. There's also the fact that Surrey's not east of here, is it? No, definitely not east from here. It's north.
Yes, I think I came through it. But yeah, I was just here looking for supplies, really. Trying to make a new life for myself.
Why? What was wrong with your old life?
Yeah.
It's not a very nice place.
Fair enough. Probably understand that.
And
We've all been there.
I didn't get.
Stoke.
I didn't get. No, I mean Russia.
Oh.
Stock-on-Trent wasn't too bad. It's just there wasn't much there for me. I felt that there was. It was time to move on, so I moved on here.
Russia's what, like you say, it's east. So is it like 10 days, 14 days?
It's a lot longer. We're talking months.
Months.
It took months.
But that's in the water.
It's over the water, yes.
Over the water.
Huh.
So you're a salt gypsy.
No, I know not of this.
You a pirate, live on the water. I've had a couple of dealings with them.
I think we'll be alright. Trade with them a bit.
Yeah, salt
Yes.
gypsies are fine. They're nice people.
I like
Yes,
their
yes.
songs.
Sorry?
The
I
salt
like their
gypsies.
songs.
They sing songs.
Yes. They call them
Yes.
shatties.
They
Shanties.
Shandies?
Shanties.
Oh. Shatties.
Anyway, I think I know who you mean now. There was a boat that I had to sail across from Russia to Stoke-on-Trent. And yes.
Stick on your landlords.
And
Flying boat.
The great airship.
I don't think.
no.
Was it a dirigible?
Oh my god.
What?
Dirigible.
A dirigible.
No.
What is that? I don't actually know what that means. That's your
Yeah,
character.
No, we need to get him to explain it in character then.
Oh, what?
It's like a thing that floats with a boat on it
But boats float.
in the air.
A boat.
Oh, wow.
I saw a picture.
A boat in a boat on
course
the air.
It was a
Blimp.
Hinden.
A blimp.
Yeah.
Hindenburg.
A blimp.
Mm.
I
Well,
think I've read about that one. It didn't go very far.
I mean, our
He went
boss is pretty smart. He might be able to
pretty
help out
bloody
with it.
far.
He's he takes this, like, he makes medicines and stuff, so maybe you could
Wait,
fix
what? Hang on. Tim makes medicines.
it. Oh yeah, he's like a chemist or something.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Then we probably want to push the pace on a little bit.
Alright.
I mean, we have a person who's about to drop dead any minute now.
Does he
Well,
have any?
do you not want to push the pace then? I mean, that might finish him off.
Feel alright?
We might need to push the pace to get there.
Alright. Jog
Dude
then.
makes medicines. Let's
So you get that jog.
Nah, just a fast walk.
just
I'm
like
not jogging.
power walking.
Power walking. You guys are power walking. Are you doing the arm swings and like? Yeah.
Oh no, we're holding it. We're holding a thing.
You've got a massive bucket of like thing between you.
No, we have like the stretcher, right?
Yeah, stretcher for the
You've got the
drugs.
stretcher, and then you basically like you did.
Put a load of drugs in it and wrapped it round.
Yeah, I know you made like a basket because you kind of folded it, didn't you, and wrapped tarp around it.
Yep.
It's a spinal cord, yeah. So
Yeah. Okay.
essentially, it's a stretcher with sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're like, we need this shit.
Yeah.
We
You-
do.
Your friend, I don't suppose he has anything for amnesia, does he?
I don't know. We just bring him stuff, he makes it.
Okay.
Might do though.
Might be nice to try and remember how the hell I got here.
I know it's got something to do with a knock on the head. You tried hitting yourself hard on the head?
He did.
It looks
Yeah.
like you may
Yes,
have hit
that
it hard on
didn't
the head
help.
actually.
Yes, this bump sort of dictates that, but
What do you remember beforehand? What's the last thing you remember?
no. It's not coming.
Pretty fucking useless, aren't you? Jesus.
I mean, was the
Yeah,
last
nothing
thing
much.
you did like have a cup of tea, or was the last thing you did like pop a rotter in the head? I'm sorry,
No.
feral rotter's not. No offense.
Wait a minute, my head's alright.
At this point, like, yeah, Jesse just goes like,
Whatever you need to help you sleep at night.
This is me laughing, not my character.
several of the other rotters like kind of like smothering like laughs like, yeah, of course he is.
Last thing I remember.
See, they're laughing at you.
Yeah, that's right, whatever.
Anyway, we're gonna set this pace. Come on then. I want to get back in before dark. So the rotters.
I feel like they were going to tell us something and then we mocked them.
They just hitch their packs up and start kind of moving at a fast pace. So yeah, you've been for about 3 hours, and this valley comes along, and you see on the left-hand side, basically the edge of this valley starts kind of, the wall starts stretching up higher. Can I get all of you guys take perception checks for me?
No.
You can use sneak as a modifier for your perception if you like.
8.
No.
Still the same. 9.
9.
9. Okay, cool.
Yes.
As you're moving along, you notice some basically like some rocks kind of start, get dislodged from up the hill on the left. You didn't see anyone or anything up there, but you do notice there's a few kind of rocks that like kind of skittering down the side of the valley walls.
I keep an eye on it.
Okay.
I'm assuming I'm going to be taking the back of the spinal board. I'll let you lead the way. So I'm going to keep an eye on it.
Okay.
I'll let him guide. This could end poorly, but I'm letting him guide.
Fine. Cool. Yeah, you guys come through there, and these valleys rise up high, rolling there, and the right-hand side comes down quicker than the left-hand side, and just basically at the end of it, you can kind of see there's like an open, the valley kind of opens up into like a bowl, and there are some trees on the left-hand side, which start spreading out as you go to the bowl. So the right hand side is kind of like open fields, and left hand side is trees. So as you come along there, a figure steps out from the left side, from by the trees. Quite a large figure, about 8 foot tall, quite built. You can see in one hand, it's got this looks like a lamppost, like a metal lamppost, which has just got slung over one shoulder.
Are we facing Jax?
Possibly. But yeah, basically this figure steps out into the path, and as you do that, you notice also that there's some other movement behind you in the trees, and if you turn to look behind you, there are people coming down the valley sides behind you, and this figure stands and goes, "Hello, how's it going?"
Are you Tim?
No,
No,
I'm not Tim.
Tim's small.
Tim Small. Okay.
Yeah, this guy's 8 foot tall. This guy towers over all of you.
You get
Yeah. Oh. My name's Echo.
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 That's the one. Now, you lovely people seem to be travelling on my road, and I can't blame you. It's a lovely road, but there is a tax, and we worried that you might not be, putting up the tax. So we thought we'd just come out and make this clear to you, and my friends here will be assisting you in paying your taxes.
How many of these people are there?
There are 11 of them.
I feel 11 just generated around us. I feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Plus Echo, so 12 in total.
What's the tax?
What you got?
It's not how taxes work.
That's how these taxes work.
It's not really a tax, then, is it?
It isn't
It's
a
a fee.
percentage. Wait, you're the man. You know about the stuff. I wasn't around when taxes were.
Basically, Echo gestures at it, and these blokes just come up and start kind of.
Whoa. Will you just tell us what the tax is, and we'll divvy something out? I understand that this is a beautiful, shitty road in the middle of the apocalypse, but we will give you stuff. You just need to tell us what you want.
10 tack ahead.
But it's broken.
It's part of the decor.
The road.
It's how it's supposed to look.
Huh. What's the tax for? The road's broken.
Well, exactly. It needs to be fixed.
Maintenance.
Where are your tools?
He gestures around at his people and he
It's
holds
not
his
nice
lamppost
calling
up.
him a tool.
He's like,
Hey you! I was pointing on the random mooks. He just called you a tool.
the bloke is like, glows you a bit.
It's true, he really did.
You're
So, do you-
using a lamppost to fix the road?
yeah, it's quite handy for hitting things that are hard in the way.
Was the
Seems
road
a
in
bit
the way?
Bits of it were.
Huh.
He points to he points to a lump of thing on the ground and just smacks it with his lamppost. It just explodes into lumps. Look. So you got the 10 tack then? Each?
I mean, what if we literally haven't? We're not even holding out on you. We literally don't.
Well then, what else you got that's worth 10 tack?
Not much.
Everyone's got something.
Oh yeah, we have things. But I think 10 tack a person may be a little bit too much. I mean, to be fair, this is a work in progress. You never charge someone the full rate until the full product is delivered. Now, I understand investing is something before it becomes a proper thing, a proper return on investment. And the return on investment is this road will be beautifully laid out one day, but that day is not today. I think, however, a smaller investment would be far wiser for you and for us because we don't have 10 tack each, but we do have something else we could offer. We have a
Hold on. I dig in my pack for a second. And go. How much is this worth? And I just launch a rotting severed ear at him. Because I still have that.
I was trying to barter with the man. My fingers to barter. I was attempting to barter.
He just snags it out the air.
My thing is
He
that I'm
catches
shit
it.
at everything, like
And he,
interactions.
He just looks at it and goes, "Nah, no use to attack for me." He just tosses it back to you. You're like, so,
As I said, I think a smaller investment because this product isn't done yet. And of course, you know, the part of what we'll do is we'll go around and tell everyone how fantastic this viable, cheap investment opportunity is for them. So what I think would be fairer is if we arrange, say, maybe 4 or 5 tack in total. I think that would be more than sufficient.
well, my counter offer would be we just kill you all now and take what you're carrying.
Well, you see, that's ridiculous because then no one will be able to know about your fantastic road. You won't be able to charge us again when we come back this way. Also, then you know, I'm not saying that I know a big bunch of potions, but I know a big bunch of potions. You know, there's those things you might want to consider. Also, you know, there are people wandering this area which will be very unhappy if they were to lose someone like me because of somebody like you, and then this opportunity that you have will no longer be an opportunity, it'll be your death too. So
While you've been saying this, the other 11 guys here have been like wandering around whilst you're like checking, like eyeing you up, looking at stuff. And
of course they're eyeing me up, I am sexy.
So
What the rest of
more
them
than like, you know, a lot of them are glancing at you occasionally, but they're also checking everyone else out, and they're looking at, like, you know, what you're carrying obviously on you. So is there anything anyone is concealing about themselves which isn't obvious? You know, if you've got like pockets where you've hidden small things.
My guns, my knives,
Okay, so you
my
tuck
money.
those out of sight, yeah.
my cave chappy thing, my set of screw. Everything I'm owning is hidden on my person.
Okay. So do you have like internal pockets or something, or a bum bag? Or
I have a
backpack?
feeling since my husband has one of those stupid like coats that has like the chest coat thing.
You can have like
there.
one of those like waistcoats with all pockets in, like the fisherman's jacket that you've got.
This is exactly what I'm saying. I feel like she wouldn't be able to leave the house without one because he'd go on and on about how good they
Okay.
are.
So you've got everything tucked in those, yeah?
Oh yeah.
So it's bulging quite a bit with different stuff, but everything's outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go with yes.
Okay.
I'm concealing my chef's hat.
Okay. And you've got the jugs of chemicals and stuff.
Yeah, they're in the board.
Yeah.
We just wrapped our top.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone have anything like obviously valuable that's not concealed?
Me.
What do you have that's not concealed?
Me.
Apart from you.
Everyone is a valuable commodity.
Yep.
As am I.
But I meant like goods. Like anything that you valuable.
Stick
Because
with-
you guys have got you've got your drugs stuff, and you guys have.
I have like 2 stems and 2 stims.
Didn't someone pick up like a rifle or something as well fairly recently? A shotgun.
No? Oh
Shouldn't-
yeah, a rusty shotgun or something.
Okay.
It's in the pile of shit. Anything I didn't take immediately in my person is in
All right.
all our pharmacy and PCBs and shit.
Okay. Cool. So they all the blokes kind of like they go they have a look round, and one of them walks up to Echo and says something quietly in his ear, and Echo walks up to the guy and goes, well, you guys don't seem to have an awful lot of stuff, but you know, we'll take that and then let you guys go on your merry way.
Take what?
People.
The board. And he just reaches
Full
over
of
and
all
picks
of
it
our
up.
shit.
Oh, you can take the board. I mean, it would take half a second to take the top off.
He's just gone on.
No, it's between us.
Yeah,
Can't
We're not
say
gonna
keep
just
carrying
grab
it.
it.
that's what it'll be. If you're going to resist, it'll be a grab.
Oh no, yeah, I will be standing in front of him if I see him go for it. Like, no, this is our shit. We need it. So I will step in front of him.
Okay.
So he can go for my knee if he wants.
Can I? I guess this would be an intimidate. Are you trying to intimidate or?
I don't know.
barter?
Can you help? Can you help?
Are you attempting to intimidate or barter?
I was
or-
attempting to barter with the motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's what I was attempting to do just now.
You roll me a barter check, because
11.
11. Okay, and your counter offer is what, 5 tack?
Yes.
So you.
Still don't have.
So
Which we
eight
don't
unarmed
have.
people against 11 people and a post-gen, and
We're
your
not
counter
armed.
offer.
We're not unarmed.
Yeah,
No,
the other 4
you have
guys
a
had
couple of
guns
guys.
and things.
They do,
didn't
yeah.
And they have guns.
They haven't drawn them yet. They're just like
No, we all have weapons. We're not armless.
one of the
Of course
basically the rotters have one of them has a baseball bat,
Actually, one of them is.
and one of them has a couple of pistols. one of them did have a shotgun but exploded, and Kevin has a pistol.
Yeah, that's fine.
So when you say they're armed, though,
We're armed.
they're not. Yeah, you guys may be armed.
Yeah,
with
we're
whatever
armed.
you've got.
No, I have a small gun and a
Yeah.
knife and my
But you
my
can see
whiz.
that most of the 11 guys have got a gun of some kind.
I'm
You've got,
armed
like,
with the
shotgun.
greatest thing a person can be armed with, my brain and my mouth.
Okay.
So I am standing in front of him
Okay.
with my barter of 11.
Okay. With your barter of 11, he puts his hands on your shoulders, lifts you up, and pulls you on his side.
In that case, I would resist him.
Okay. So you're going to grapple against him.
Fuck
You
it.
happen to have a knife that you can see it. And you're like,
I considered it, yeah. Fine. I want to knee him in the nuts. I take it that that's a cold shot.
So what did you roll for your grapple?
So I'm about to roll, but I would like to be able to add a +2 for a cold shot. I would like to knee him in the nuts.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you could attempt to knee him in the nuts as he picks you up.
Fuck yeah. And I'm going to make it legendary.
Okay.
nice.
14.
14. Okay, yeah, he basically puts his hands on his shoulder and starts to lift you, and as he starts to lift you, you just bring your foot up and just kick him straight in the nuts.
Okay, I'll go for the
And,
kick, sure.
Yeah. And yeah, he just goes like, ah. At which point he just goes like, ah, and just hurls you to one side.
I'll take it.
And let's just see, just you hit the ground and take 4 points of damage.
Motherfucker.
But you can reduce that, your endurance.
Yeah, well, they know.
Does he stumble back at all or anything like that?
No, he just kind of goes, ugh!
Leans
And
over.
then he
Knees to the
like,
face, knees to the
he
face.
lifts up his lamppost and goes, right, lads, have them.
Okay, as he's standing back up, because I was expecting him to like sprawl back, but he hasn't, and I'm not clever enough to realise. I'm going to throw a firebomb into his face.
Oh wait, he threw me out the way, that's fine.
Yeah.
Go on.
Right, let's
From
go.
one of my boomers. Okay, that is a. It's a 16 to hit. So
That's definitely a hit.
yeah, I assume. So is that's pathetic.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yes, 10
Okay.
fiery damage to his face.
Wait, did I not do any damage to him?
No, you just kicked him in the nuts.
It hurt, but it didn't do like lasting damage to him.
Yeah, I mean, I assume you would just like literally just like tap
You
him.
did, I kicked him in the balls.
You kicked him in the balls, yeah, but it didn't actually. Yeah, it stunned him, and it made him put you down, but it didn't actually hurt him
Okay.
because it
Okay.
was just a.
I need some armoured boots.
Yeah, if you had to like, if you had like steel toe cats, you probably delivered a massive whack, but
Alright,
it was more getting you out the
it's
ground.
on my to-do list.
Right, so
It's a
you
spiky
just did 10
still
damage
cat.
to him, didn't you?
Yeah.
See
He's
his
also
mouth.
now on fire, most notably.
Yes, yeah, he is literally just kind of.
On fire.
Yeah.
You're gonna try and beat the Lola record of how many people you can kill by kneeing them or kicking them in the nuts.
Right.
I don't have that perk.
So as
So it's going to be harder work. So you're still going to do it.
as this is like suddenly quickly kicked off, I'm gonna let all you guys basically have a go first before everything else kicks off. So you've just kicked him in the nads. You've set him on fire. What are you two doing?
What did I say?
Well, I'm gonna stab whichever one is
Thank you.
nearest to me in the eye.
I thought you could pass
Okay.
drink.
My nuts.
So
Plus
basically,
Thank you.
you guys are basically in a clump, kind of in the middle here, and then you've got Echo just in front of you with 3 of his guys, and the rest of them are all just off to your left.
Okay. So yeah.
So you're going to step forward and stab, because actually where the firebomb you lobbed at Echo, let's see if it catches any of the other guys who are standing next to him as well. Yeah, 2 of the other blokes also get engulfed in flame.
So
So
level damage for them as well.
I'll just take the 10 that you did.
Sweet.
Nice.
It is kind of cool, but I did also roll a 1 for damage with a +9.
Yeah. That's
So it's
cool.
kind of nah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Let's say you're trying not to set me on fire.
Yeah.
Or maybe it just wasn't a very maybe the glass didn't so much.
It's
Yeah.
a shit bomb.
Echo is a
kind
big bloke. It
yeah.
could just be that it kind of hit him and basically doused him and a bit splashed
Yeah.
off other people.
I kind of imagined it, I initially imagined it as like he basically has a Molotov cocktail, you basically just bottled him with it,
Yeah.
and it bursts into flames anyway. But then it's like, no,
But
he
you
just
could
chucks
bottle him with it and then.
it.
Motherfucker!
Let there be
this needs
flames.
Maybe, yeah, exactly. This seems to be one of your drinks, like, and let there be light.
Yeah, I like the idea. You can add that to your character if you want. You have like
Yes.
some kind of thumb clicker thing.
He has
cool.
faster.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just the flavour for how that worked.
Yeah. So right. Okay. So you set him and 2 of his like cronies on fire. You kicked him in the nuts. What are you doing, Dev?
I want to basically turn my back to everyone. Well, we're surrounded, aren't they?
Yes.
Is there like,
they're on your left and in front of you.
is there like a
basically-
clump of them anywhere?
Yeah, to your left, they're basically mostly as a clump.
Okay, so basically I'm going to turn my back to those and hunch down, like go, like basically right down as low as I can. And what you hear is a little then I turn around and lob something at them.
Hey, there we go. You just
Well,
throw poop at them.
it's more like a an egg timer type
Oh.
clicking.
Oh.
I've just turned a little timer and I've turned around and thrown it at them.
It's like on this goddamn little noise. And then you throw
It
something
wasn't a
at them,
poo
it's
noise, it was a clicky noise.
Ah, fair enough.
Oh my god.
I like to imagine that all of Wilhelm's bombs are made around kitchen timers.
Effectively.
So at least some of them are going to like chuck and they'll be like
I
boom.
love the idea that basically like you found like a batch of novelty egg timers, like the little farmyard bombs. We got like, the little cow, the little chicken, and you basically just take like built bombs inside them. So it's a happy little chicken timer. It's just like
My little
like
grenades.
It's like,
a load of little cow and chicken grenades.
I've done
oh
that.
my god.
And I roll. Oh no.
Oh.
An 8 to hit.
8 to hit.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, because you're ducked down, you lob them over you duck down and lob it over kind of to the side of you rather than like actually looking at where you're throwing it. So you basically miss the main clump, but you get side off to the side.
Okay.
So it still catches some of them, but it doesn't land right in the middle of the bunch.
Okay. What damage do I do? D10?
It'll be a D10. That's your explosives.
Nice. So that's 15.
15, nice. And cool.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Like boom, you basically missed everyone. Boom, still 15 damage.
I hit less of them than I wanted to though.
Well, yeah. I burned Echo to death, a whole lot less to death than I wanted.
Cool.
You know.
Yeah, three of them kind of get like caught in the explosion.
Nice.
And claps screaming, clumps of shrapnel and things, and, and like bits of chicken that's sticking out.
I imagine there's someone just laying there like a whole chicken face just sticking out their fat head, like, oh god, why?
Cool. And you, lastly, Colin.
Yep, I'm going to stab one of whichever's closest to me in the eye with my knife.
Okay, there were 3 of them just in front of Echo. 2 of them got set on fire, one of them didn't, so I assume you're going to stab that one, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go for it.
Distraction technique. Oh my god, my mate's on fire. Ow, my eye!
Jesus
Well, I
God.
rolled to hit.
We're really good at rolling ones tonight.
No, I haven't rolled one. I rolled a 7, yo.
1-1-1.
Oh, you got suck, yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
4.
I'm re-rolling that because that's just daft.
That's a good idea.
7
To hit, was that?
to hit. Yeah.
No, you go to stab at this guy, but due to the flames, he's basically just thrown himself back, and you dive forward as he dives back. So unfortunately, you don't connect with him.
I suppose I can try and intimidate him as well.
No, not if you just tried to stab him.
Whoa!
Next time.
So it's kind of like that South American dance fighting. Like he dives back and you
Yeah.
dive forward the same amount, so you're still the same distance away from each other.
Basically, yeah, this guy's like, whoa, and he just like looks forward and sees you standing in front of him, like, I'm glad I jumped back.
Never has my mate being set on fire been a bigger relief to me.
Yeah. But yeah, there was a lot of fire and smoke going on at the moment as well. Okay, so the rotters there. Just double check who we've got here. So we've got Kevin, who's going to pull out a pistol and try to shoot one of them.
Kevin!
Who he fails completely. He
He's
pulls
up.
himself a pistol and he in
He
the
just
same
throws the
motion.
pistol?
He draws a pistol, throws himself to the side, and starts shooting in their direction. But because he's doing this while
gosh.
throwing himself to the
Trying to
floor,
max pain this
he,
shit.
he unfortunately misses everyone.
You don't get bullet time, you idiot.
Jesse is going to run.
It's
Actually,
bullet
yeah,
time.
You
Bang,
just
bang,
looked at the
bang.
grenade, though, didn't you?
Damn you, man.
Sorry.
Okay, cool. So Jessie was running over towards the large group of them when he threw the grenade, but handily she was running to the. She
Other
didn't
side.
go to where the grenade was. Because to see whether she'd run into the grenade or not, but she didn't. So that's cool.
That would be funny. Whoops.
Yeah, I can just imagine Jessie's going up into like and Jessie does, but she didn't.
But she did.
No. However, she does kind of get distracted by the grenade going off and just basically also throws herself to the floor because she basically charged forward to the club up ready to smack someone and suddenly a grenade goes off just to her left. She's like,
Sorry.
yeah, basically blown to the side. Which leaves us with Morris, who's only got one hand left and no weapons, so he's just going to throw himself to the floor next to Kevin. And Jerry, who's got his pair of pistols, and he's going to try and shoot us again. Which is a hit, and let's just hit it again. No, okay, here's one of his pistols, which is D8 for us, isn't it? Cool, and he does a bit of damage to one of them. He clocks one of them in the leg, and they fall to one knee.
Is he so terribly inaccurate on the basis that he fires like both of them sideways or something? It just looks like he's trying to ride a motorbike.
A scooter. Let's not give him any props.
Well, no, he looks like he's trying to ride like a chopper because he's holding them like this, which is why he never hits. He's not aiming, and he's not even pointing them at the right thing.
He follows like the American school of shooting. Just keep emptying bullets in their direction. Eventually,
Spray and pray and hit nothing.
Yeah. Spray and pray into the godless void.
Cool.
Okay.
So yeah, that's you guys doing it. So now let's see how many we've got left alive. So there are now 5 dead, 1 injured, which means there are 6 left, and Echo who's on fire.
There are 3 on fire.
3 on fire.
Did the other 2 die on fire?
Well, they're dead on fire.
No, see, it hit Echo and 2 of his people next to him. Jay tried to stab the other one, but he was the one that dodged that one.
So 3 on fire. So
There were 3 on fire.
No, only 2 of them were on fire. The other one wasn't on fire.
No, there are.
Echo
Yes.
and 2 of his
Yeah,
mates.
Echo and 2
3
of his
people
mates.
are on fire.
That's what I said. I'm counting Echo as different.
Okay,
Basically,
cool.
you have a shit ton of moots and Echo. I'm not
Okay,
counting them as the same thing.
Cool.
Oh,
Okay.
no, so 1 hit, they're dead.
Well,
Well,
no, because
Sarah.
he just hit someone and didn't die.
Ah, lame.
But yeah, let's just say 1 very big, dangerous threat and lots of other little ones.
Girl.
But let's say like they scale fairly low on the moot order.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you've just set Echo on fire. He is going to just take a wide swing with
But first,
his.
can you take his DC 12 fire save?
Yes.
If he burns to death before retaliating,
He
he's going to
failed
know.
that one,
Hooray!
so he takes some more damage.
Yeah, he takes another D6. Takes 1! Hooray! I'm going to use different dice next time.
Okay, yeah, you can see his skin's kind of starting to crisp and char, and he had a little bit of hair left, and that's just all burnt away now. He's just got a few like kind of like glowing embers stuck to the side of his head, but it's mostly burnt off now. So yeah, he's
Now he's really angry.
he's really pissed off. He's like, he's not happy, and he just
But he's still
slashes
fine.
out at you with his lamppost and crits.
Go there. Goodbye.
I'll never live long enough to be poisoned.
You're not poisoned per se.
It literally says here, poisoned. So I could remember it.
You're not necessarily poisoned.
Also, it's a poison endurance.
You might not necessarily be poisoned. I mean,
He
you
is
might
poisoned.
just be stupid.
You take 15 points of damage from
Wow.
being
What?
lamps across the chest with a lamppost.
Can I?
Okay.
Lamped with
Can,
a
can I?
lamppost.
I take to the air and fly several feet.
Yeah, he literally just golf swings into you
Yeah.
with his
Oh,
lamppost.
that just like killed you?
Yeah, -2.
You're fine.
Yeah.
If it's -10, you're full.
Oh yeah, no.
You've got your
Dead, you're just
you've
unconscious.
got your endurance modifiers as well.
Look at-
I still fly through the air and
Yeah,
land
you do,
unconscious.
yeah, you've just
Yeah,
been
at
like
0.
Yeah.
You're fine.
yeah,
You're not
a
dead.
post-gen has just frenziedly battered you to one side with a lamppost after being set on
Oh, he's
fire.
a post-gen.
So yeah.
He's 8 feet tall. Of course, he's a post-gen.
Yeah, this dude's 8 foot tall and wielding a lamppost.
I think that tells you everything you need to know
Yeah,
about
this
this
dude
guy.
is absolutely huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, he does that, and then his surviving cronies are going to open fire on you guys as well.
What? I didn't do thing.
You kicked their leader in the balls
Oh, yeah, that was it.
before your friends set him on fire, and they've just
He was
seen.
about to nick the shit. We need to like cure this
Yeah,
moron.
his friends have just seen him be blatted across the floor with a lamppost. They don't need to worry about him. They've seen their boss hit people with lampposts before, and they never have to worry about them getting back up.
Yeah.
So, right, one of them is going to take a shot at you.
Me?
Yes, you.
But I'm lying on the floor.
Yeah.
Caught up in a ball.
He's going to fire his
I look pretty.
Pissed
Why would
about
you shoot
you.
me?
because he's mean, vindictive, and weaselly.
It'd be better to like shoot me in a leg or an arm. I'm just telling you.
It's okay. He rolled a 1 to hit.
It's because I'm too pretty.
Yeah, he was like, I'm firing. He's kind of fires
It's
like.
like, oh, I'll pretend to fire.
Yeah,
I'll
he,
look like I'm
he
doing
wants to
it.
be part of it. He's kind of like, just firing, kind of part
Right,
of it.
next.
Okay, so that's.
Oh, I should have one
You should run.
of those. Yeah, I should have one. I did the maths wrong.
You idiot.
Oh well.
Stimpy, you
You
idiot.
have
Then you
a
have
health
one.
left.
Then you have one.
Yeah,
That's,
I
you
have-
get,
I
you
have
have one.
Incredibly badly hurt. And
Yeah.
a few meters
You will
away
be
now.
that singular person that stands
Take
up after
a,
being
take
blown
an
into
endurance saving throw for me, Andy.
Who?
Take an endurance saving throw
Mhm.
to see whether you're still conscious.
Okay. Shouldn't that be physical or mental?
Physical.
Okay.
You've just been smacked with the lamppost.
Okay. That is 14.
Yeah, I'll say you're still conscious. I'm going to say you're dazed though, so I'm going to say you skip your next turn because you're literally just laying on the floor like "Ah!" for a turn because yeah, you almost one shot by a lamppost.
Yeah, I'll
So-
take that.
His like the and two of his mates are going to run forward and grab the.
Would the two running people by any chance be on fire?
No, those guys are just running around on fire.
Okay.
I'm not basically having a go for them. They're literally just rolling around the
Okay,
floor,
cool.
putting themselves out at the moment.
Okay.
But yeah, two of the mates run forward and grab the stretcher and start making off into the woods with that. And the other one of the other guys is going to shoot at the rotter hovering on the ground who just lobbed a grenade at him, and they're going to crit. That's the second crit I've rolled for attacking.
Who's getting hit by this crit?
You,
Me? Oh shit.
and you take 9 points of damage,
Ouch.
but you can take your endurance off that one.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you're ridiculously hard.
I am actually quite hard to kill.
And the next one is going to take a swing at you with its club. Fail completely.
Yeah.
And his buddy is also going to run over there with a golf club and attempt to thwack you as well,
A man chooses.
which is a hit. For a mighty 4 points of damage.
So it's just the one then.
Gonna Andrew Ryan this shit.
Yes. And the rest of the ones who are injured and on fire are putting themselves out and just like backing away from
Should
this.
they be taking more fire damage?
Yeah, they're just rolling around the floor at the moment. Let's see if they survive. The first one doesn't, and the second one does. He puts himself out. So the first one just lays there, kind of crisping and blackening.
Writhing in pain. I like
Twitching
it.
every now and then.
Yeah,
The other one breathed too much fire.
yeah. The other one has kind of basically staggered back to his feet and is joining the other guys running for the trees.
In or out, girl. It's cold.
Tess, come.
That wasn't me.
Girl. Girl.
Cool. So yeah, they back away, and it's now go back to your go again.
Alright, where the fuck is Fuckface Echo?
He's standing just in the middle of you guys. He's laying just behind you. So see, you were standing
No,
here.
so he hit him whilst on fire.
Yeah.
Is he not trying to put himself out?
He hasn't yet. No, literally all that's happened is he picked you up, you kicked him, he threw you to one side. He got firebombed, and he didn't back him with the thing. He hasn't moved from the spot he was in when you kicked him in the nuts yet. He's still standing there. All he's done is just swing the lamppost at him.
And he is on fire.
Yeah, he's on fire.
Oh.
Trying to turn around.
Our dog's gone a little bit stuck.
It's far too long.
Stop going back there if you can.
Yay, have dog head.
Should be saying.
Yep. That's
It's on my face!
It's a Taz. I would like to do something really stupid.
Okay. That's how session points are earned.
I'm going to run at him.
Right.
Fuck it. Yeah, I want to like rugby tackle him to the ground.
I would warn you, he is
On fire.
covered in
That's
petrol.
what I needed to check. Like,
Yeah, basically he is
how-
covered in flammable burning
how
liquid.
not,
If you
how not
basically
good he is.
if you
Right.
touch him, like kind of grapple
Is
him,
there
you will have
anything?
to
Is
be.
there anything slightly high here so I can jump slightly higher up his body?
No, he's basically on a flat bit of road at the moment. You could try and jump.
Lame.
So you could try and jump like feet first into him or something if you want to, but
Yes.
so you just want to just basically do a feet first kick into
Yes.
him. Okay.
I want to aim right in the diaphragm so I don't have to aim quite so high unless I can get him in the throat.
He's
He's 8 foot tall.
he's kind of say he's from because he kind of threw you to one side. You're basically going to slide onto him at the moment, so you could jump up and try and kick him. You could try and kick him in the kidneys or something because you're kind of to that side, or you could try and jump up and kick him in the back of the head, or try and kick him in the throat from the side, or.
I don't think Karen's the sort of person who can do one of those high kicks and put it off of any real.
Or you could
Anything.
again attempt to just do another swing into his nuts.
Yeah, but I've done that already this session. I'm
Or you
gonna.
could do
I'm,
it from the other
stab him in
side.
the
that's
kidneys.
it. Fuck it. I'm gonna run in. And I'm gonna attempt to like stab him in the side of the face.
Okay.
Just
go
actually, I want to stab him there. I want to stab him right there.
for it. Okay, go for it.
Bring out my knife and I'm going to shove it straight in. And then once I have the knife in there, if I actually get it in the throat, I'm not going to let go of the knife so I stay attached to him.
Okay.
So I become more of a nuisance than anybody else. That's my plan.
So you're gonna
Using the last
hold on
legendary
to
on it.
this
Fuck
crit,
yes.
a legendary crit.
Nice.
Nice.
You rip his head off.
That's my plan. If I just go in and like put it in his throat and as I fall down, just like wrench it through his throat. I'd like
Okay.
that to be a thing.
So yeah, you leap up into the air and you stab this down. And it goes down into the kind of the meat of his muscle there, and he just like stabs in there all the way to the hilt, and you just hang there on it. And he just howls out and just drops to one knee. And
Then can I wrench it across his throat?
take a grapple check to see if you can hang on, because
Got a legendary crit.
you did crit. Yeah, that's going to be
That was
counted.
a
What happens?
legendary crit.
Yeah.
It was a legendary crit.
That wasn't legendary. That was just a crit. It's a legendary crit. I
Yeah.
demand more.
Yeah.
We're carrying that in just a second because I know what you've done. I'm trying to see whether you continue hanging on to this
Okay.
or not.
All right.
No.
No.
4.
Okay. So you stab this knife into him, and as he falls down, you basically draw this forward, and it slices across there, and all the way down around the joint in his arm. And as you fall off, you grab at his arm, and you hear this popping sound. And where you've cut around the joint, the whole arm pops out of its joint.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
graphic.
Yeah.
That's
And basically hangs from the flesh at the back of the arm, which is still in there. But you've basically severed all the bit around
riding my
the joint
crit.
of the arm. Yeah.
I assume he's like on the ground, writhing in pain now.
He's
On fire.
dropped to
He's
one
lost
knee
an
on
arm.
fire, and his arm has been like kind of
So
Effectively
finished
severed.
writing up the legendary part of this legendary crit, which was, to my mind, just legendary. Can I put my foot against his shoulder and wrench out the knife?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you
And
can
just
do that.
hold it in front of his face.
You have you
with
have,
that kind of like,
You have the power.
Yeah. Okay.
maybe you should make your men think again.
Well,
I'm just going to stand there in front of him while he's
okay.
on fire.
Well, we'll go around the rest of the round.
That's what I'm saying to him.
Okay, that's what I thought. So, you're good.
Ow! Oh, it hurts. Ow! When did I get over here? That's my turn. Right.
Okay.
Go on.
Good job. Nice.
Next.
Go on. You have bombs, do something stupid with them.
Do you only have bombs? That was literally like my only weapon. It's just like, ding.
What
Okay,
kind
are
of
you actually going to throw it over your head or going to look at it?
Now I'm going to look around.
Okay,
I'm going to attempt to actually.
So
get
at the
people.
moment you've got Jesse who's fighting next to the group there. Are you going to throw it into the group with her, or are you
No.
going to throw it the group the others? Are you going to try and do it so it's
Is there not
Um,
other people? Other groups?
there's a couple of there's the guy over. There's one of the blokes who was on fire. Actually, there's the blokes who are carrying off your loot.
I don't really want to blow up our loot though.
Yeah, it would do damage to loot if you lobbed the bomb at them. You've also got the dude who was on fire and the bloke who Jay was just trying to stab. Those two are next to each other.
but that will also hit Jay.
Well, Jay's a little way away.
Colin.
Corone, sorry.
Colin.
You could. I mean, to be fair, I mean, you don't really know him that
There is that.
Yeah, and he's dangerous. He's got a
To be
knife.
fair, my guy's a bastard, but only he's unpleasant to be around. But he actually does care about people.
I mean, there are
He's
also.
not pleasant, he's not
there
actually
are-
a dick.
I'll
Yeah.
say there are basically there's two groups. There's one next to Jesse and one next to Colin, and there are a couple of guys who are standing slightly
Well,
apart on the
we
road.
don't
So you
really
could
know
go for one.
Can
Jesse.
I call out before I throw it? Like, Jesse, get out!
You can shout that, yeah.
Let's face it,
I'll
Jessie
throw it
was fairly
anyway.
unpleasant when we tried to talk to her.
Yeah.
Just
And
in
she had
the
a,
same-
and
just
she had a
in the same
baseball
way.
bat in England. I mean, come on.
I'm going to attempt to throw it, and I don't want to kill Jesse.
Okay, so you're gonna
But
shout.
what happens, happens.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jesse, go down!
baseball bat's this long.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I got an 11.
She's a really
Was that a bot
stupid
or
round
actually
of
a
play.
No, I rolled I rolled a 4.
Okay. Yeah, you get it basically. Were you trying to aim to kind of get it like away from Jesse but still get the group?
Basically.
Okay. You basically managed to launch it kind of right in the middle of them. So you
Oh.
kind of put it right at her feet
Well-
then. So roll damage for us, and I'm going to see if Jesse manages to like heed your advice and dive out the way.
Or maybe smack it clear
No,
with her bat.
that's a botch.
Uh-oh.
Go on, she turns to smack it clear with her bat.
14.
Boom!
14. Okay. Yeah, like hearing this like get down, she turns around and sees you lobbing this thing, and she tries to bat it away, knowing what it is, but just misses and it just sails past it.
Aw.
And just as it comes to the side of her, just and you just see this.
Hang on. Most importantly, what animal type was this? What
It's a little cow.
was her doing?
Little cow.
Boo!
Okay, yeah, you hear this really like moop, and it just pops next to Jessie's head, and you just see as the blast hits her, and her face is basically just blasted off by this wave here, and so are the groups.
Can I just add strike?
Get out.
To be fair, if it exploded at that point, hitting it would have helped her. She was just like, would have impacted and exploded anyway. It's a timer.
Tick, tick. Oh. Rip Jesse.
Yeah, we've already crossed the name out.
Yep.
Apparently that's what you get for having a baseball bat in England.
Karma.
Yeah, grenades.
Okay, and Colin.
I am going to try again.
Okay,
Doing the same as before.
okay, the guy in front of you is still there.
Stab him in the face. No, in the eye.
Stab.
Needing a
Ooh, that's a bit better. 9, 12 attack.
Yep, you got him.
Okay, excellent.
Is this battle music, by the way?
No, this
Peaceful.
is a deep, heavy emotional. Let's put some battle on.
Yeah, because so we've just been Jesse's just been blown up, so I kind of get the deep emotional stuff for that. But we're back to the fight again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was always on heavy emotional.
Yeah,
I
it
meant to
kind
change it.
it literally sounded like we were wandering around in Hobbiton. Like, frolicking with hobbits.
5 damage.
5 damage. Okay.
And the immortal words, "Look at me! Can you see me?"
Huh?
That's what I'm saying to the...
Immortal words indeed. You can see because you didn't stab him in the eye.
Boo.
But yeah, it's
Shame.
injured arm. Okay, so with that and seeing how many injuries they've taken, Echo is going to do one last flail across, and can I get you to take a reflex saving throw for me?
Sure. 7.
7.
Fine.
Okay, I'm going to.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
You take 8 points,
Oh, then I
Damage.
don't. I give 0 fucks.
and he basically just spins around, flailing his lamppost, and runs off into the woods.
What? No freaking
with our
way.
stuff, or
He's
He
on
didn't have
fire.
stuff. He's on fire with one arm kind of just flailing
Yeah.
behind him. And yeah, he legs it.
I will not let that shit stand.
He takes after him, it's fine.
Oh, I'm going to.
And the rest of his guys are also, the ones that are still alive, are falling back, but they're basically firing in cover fire, so they're just like spraying towards you guys.
He's going to hit his own man.
Do they have our stuff?
Yes, they
there's,
have our shit.
the guys that have hid your stuff have made it into the woods now.
How did you even get that? That was like in the middle of all of us.
It was like freaking ages away.
Yeah.
Well, you guys basically were walking down, you had the woods on your left, and these guys ran off while you were fighting. So they've had, if it's what, 6 seconds around or so, they've basically been running for like 12 seconds.
Well, if we're being really generous and we go like we stretch to 10 seconds around, they've been running for 30 seconds. You're telling us that someone has run the width of a 4-lane road and up a hill in 30 seconds.
Well, so the forest the woods weren't that far away from you, because that's literally where this guy walked out from. Diego walked out the woods, wandered over to you and said hello, and then his mates ran off into the wood.
Either way, I'm about to gut their fucking leader.
And I will assist.
Okay.
Yeah, he's trying to run away from me. I have a knife in his face. As soon as he stands up to try and get away from me, I'm just going to jump on him and shove the knife in his throat.
Jab it in his eye. As soon as he moves, go.
Yeah, fine, I'll just jab it in his eye.
He takes after him. He did just splat you with a lamppost.
Ugh! Did he take damage from his fire?
He's not taking any damage from the fire.
He took the one.
He took 1 damage last time.
Yeah, I rolled badly.
This is D6.
Let's see if he goes
What's
out.
what's
12.
putting it out?
12.
Using 12. No, he's still on fire.
Hey.
Roll some more damage for us.
5.
That's
Nice.
better.
Yeah.
So you should have done that before. So I'll take the damage.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty obvious to say he's extremely fucked now. One of his limbs is holding off. You can see his whole torso is blackened. But he's...
He ain't gonna be pretty after this.
No. Well, being the swinging thing and he's attempting to run away thing and I'm not down, I've been hit with a lamppost and I'm not down because I'm a hardy bitch. I'm just going to run after him, I'm going to jump on his back and then I'm going to shove the thing in his face.
Okay. I will need a... Ooh, we're going to have to, like, you're going to try and catch up to him. That's going to be a...
We can't be running that far.
Well, no, but he's running and so are you, and you're trying to catch
He's
him.
also on fire.
Yeah.
He also
But he's
has
also, like...
a distinct lack of an arm.
He does. But he's also a post-gen with, like, following the limbs.
You can bring it. I will take
Exactly.
it down.
So it will be a... What would you argue for a catching check?
Usually dexterity for speed, isn't it?
You could do it as like a...
It's physical endurance for
Just
running.
physical endurance,
Yeah,
or you could
physical
do it as a
endurance.
grapple.
It's physical endurance to see how hard you can push yourself.
Well, I'm going to
Physical or
legendary
mental,
push.
I'll allow whichever one.
Mental. Fuck yeah, I'll take the mental with the
I'm
legendary
Tiger.
point. Yeah, I'm like, he hurt my friend. As far as I know, you're still dead.
Oh no, I did lay on the floor shouting quite loudly.
15.
15. Okay, he rolled a 1.
We didn't get fuck
So,
himself.
yeah, he basically kind of swing his lamppost, went around and just feet slipped in the mud. He's like, whoa! And then you just,
I'm just going to jump on him then.
yeah, you can jump on him. Go for it. So you're
Start
going to jump
stabbing.
on him, stab him with a knife, yeah?
Yeah, I just want to stab him in the face with a knife. If I have to grab him by the back of I will. Grab him by the back of the head, whatever remaining hair is, fire or not, just shove it in his face.
Go. Roll an attack roll for me.
Just grab him by the hair and the skin peels off.
Fuck yeah, I'll take
Ooh.
it. 6.
Because you've just jumped on him, yeah, I'll say you make the attack.
Sweet. Right, it's D4, isn't it?
6.
D6
Nice.
for armed CC.
Holy shit.
Unarmed is D4.
8.
8.
Ouch.
On top of him.
Yeah.
On his back.
Yeah.
He is on fire.
He is on fire, and I'd say by now like most of the petrol has basically burnt off him now, and there's just basically like smoke coming from him now because petrol will burn up pretty quickly.
He's also now fallen onto it.
Yeah. But I'm not going to make you roll to see if you catch on fire as well. It's been like 3 rounds since it was fired up, so it's probably going out by then.
It's not a raging inferno.
But yeah, he collapses to the floor. You can see he's still like got some life left in him, but he's literally on his last legs now. You've now had enough time to recover yourself. You are laying there with bullets being sprayed over your head though, because the guys running away are basically just spraying their like shots over your head.
You almost killed Herb, you motherfucker!
Yeah. I'm just gonna sit up and take this in. Huh. Where'd they go? It's loud. I'm just gonna get up, walk over to the dude who's face down, being like viciously stabbed. Just like put my hands on Karen's shoulders and be like, it's over. Calm down.
Okay.
I was like, don't kill her, you motherfucker. It's okay. Yeah, it's fine. Wait, what?
I was just say, basically, yes, you go over to her, she's just sitting there, just repeatedly, like, stabbing him in the back with this dagger now. What do you want to do?
I kind of want to run over Jess and be like, oh, shit, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you run over there if you want.
To the pile of limbs.
You're running there.
Which ones are yours?
Yeah, I mean, you can see it. I mean, yeah, she's like had her face basically like blasted off, and like you
Is
can
she
see.
alive?
Like, do a medic check for
Is she
me.
breathing?
Jesse, how are you? I think
Should
she's
she
dead.
be alive?
Nah, she's just gone feral. Gone feral of misery.
16.
16. Okay, yeah, you can see that basically all the flesh has basically been blown off the front of her face, and you can her right eye is completely gone, and her left eye is like in tatters.
It would just be better if she
And
wasn't around.
her the flesh and all that of her jaw and that have basically been blasted away, but you can see she's still alive, and she's just laying there like. But with a 16 medic, you can stabilise her.
I'm going to stabilise her.
Okay, yeah, you stabilise her so she's not.
I pick her face up off the floor and try and reattach it. Just slap it back on.
Yeah, it
There you
didn't.
go.
Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't just come off like some nice mask. And just, like, it's literally just like.
Yeah, blood.
There is no amount of medic in the world that will make that happen. in the middle of
She's
of
a rotter,
battlefield.
it might work.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, her face wasn't much to look at before, but Jesus. So, whether she wants to stay in this existence is another matter. But yeah,
Don't
she's
force her to. I mean,
she's very, very kind of fucked up, but she's alive for now.
I basically try and wrap the wounds and.
Yeah, basically you just wrap bandages around her face and just blood starts to turn them red. But yeah, she's still alive. You can still hear her like rasping and breathing. You can see like her right arm as well has been pretty shredded, and you can see there's like shrapnel sticking out of like her legs and basically on the right hand side.
She can be rebuilt.
Yes.
We have the technology. We don't.
Currently, you have no technology.
You're fucked.
You have bandages. That's your technology.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You've
fucked.
just stopped her immediately bleeding to death.
It's fine. We just need to chuck her into an irradiated zone. She'll be alright.
To be fair, suffocation might now be an issue also.
Yeah.
You've just mummified her head.
I've left her.
I'm going to say that with a 16 medic, you managed to not suffocate her with your own bandages. But yeah, so that's what you've done. And Colin,
Okay, is Echo still alive?
just about. You can see him still like weakly, kind of like
Trying to claw himself away.
trying to claw himself away from this mad woman who's
One
like stabbing him to death.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Now that he's not very well, I'm gonna walk up to him like just quite slowly, and then just lean over him and go, "Rah!" and then start stamping him on the head repeatedly.
Okay, can I get you to take a strength test for me?
10.
10. Okay, you hear a crack, but his skull doesn't actually break. You definitely hear a crack as you stamp on his head.
Let's see.
who are you stabbing?
He stamped on
Stamping?
the head of the dude you've been stabbing in the back. He stamped on Echo's head.
Actually, to be
and
fair,
there was a
you
crack.
have like pulled me away. It's okay. I'm like, oh, what's? Yeah, I understand.
Oh, what a
So,
dick.
I'm gonna say,
Echo stops twitching at this point.
Good job.
Cool. Yeah, the rest of these, the sounds of gunfire gradually fade off through the forest.
Well, there goes all our shit. Other than these 5 that I have on me.
I'm going to turn to Kevin and just be like, it's gone.
Kevin stands up and kind of puts his pistol away and is like, thanks. And he goes over to see Jessie and like,
I'm
She's
guessing,
fine.
like,
I've got
cheerful
this.
is
I'm
not
trying to like
really
hide
gonna
the
be-
injuries away from her. She's okay. I think
just-
she's gonna pull through.
he just sits down and just like he's checking her out, at this point. So. And Morris picks himself off the floor where he'd been laying because he had no weapons and missing hands. so he's gradually leaving himself back to his feet again.
Alright, so every motherfucker here is dead.
Yeah, there's yeah.
Oh, you said that with a is.
Well, there was
is
one
everyone
guy
dead?
who was getting crispified by the fire, but yeah, he did kind of.
He's now expired.
Yeah.
He's now an ex-person.
Yeah. There
Being
may be
there's-
some slight kind of like twitches
How
left.
many people made
I was
it
gonna
out?
say, being that there's someone crispy and Herb likes fire, he's gonna go over and like poke him with a stick.
You're like got to have one hit point, dude.
Yeah, I know.
3 of them got away.
It's fire. It's fun.
With our shit.
2 of them were injured.
Hmm. If they're injured, they may be leaving a trail.
Yeah.
We need to get that shit back. That's
Yeah,
ours.
we do. Alright.
With less manpower, the tax might be cheaper.
Can I have a look at trying to fix him up a bit?
Ouch.
Alright, let me have a look at. Holy crap.
Sit down and shut up.
I like sit down and open like the enormous like jacket I wear. Just like, ow! It's like blood, like clearly broken ribs.
Yeah.
Basically, just
Ow.
try and bind your ribs, effectively. For 10.
10. Yeah, you could.
Ow!
Oh
What's
boy.
your ranking medic?
3.
3. So that's a D8.
10.
D10.
Oh, nice.
You could give me a D10 heal.
You are healed 4. Is it plus anything?
Medic.
So it is plus your medic, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Medic.
So you're healed for 14.
Fuck yeah!
I
With
do
the-
that
with the
friend
roll of
thing
a
where I
10,
put like a thing in your mouth.
Halve that.
Huh?
Because you only rolled a 10, so you can halve that. So rather than
Okay.
getting all that back,
7.
You get 7.
you get 7 back.
Yeah, I do that thing where I like basically put something in your mouth, tells you to chew down. He starts like basically binding your ribs back in.
Mm.
I don't want you to punch him. You might kill him.
You can take a level of suffering as well. You've got them broken ribs.
Yeah.
Alright.
We haven't had enough suffering yet, so I think being hit by a lamppost is grounds for suffering.
I'm still standing. I don't know about you bitches.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but he got crit by a lamppost.
You're pretty badly.
That's true.
You're pretty badly hurt as well.
I
Aren't
am very badly hurt. I have
Yeah.
5 hit points.
You got lightly flailed by a lamppost. He got crit by a lamppost.
Oh.
But I still
Crit
got
by
hit.
a
I know
lamppost.
for this. I still got hit by a lamppost.
Yeah. The lamppost is still there on the floor.
I can't lift that. It's a lamppost.
You could probably carry it.
No, I'm
It's
not
It would be
carrying a
really
lamppost.
heavy, but yeah,
Probably not worth anything to anyone.
No. Not unless you
Alright.
happen to be opposed to.
So we need to go after that shit. That's the only shit we have.
Yeah. I mean, that's got like everything except for like these 5 farmer parts.
Yeah. Also, we have nothing left to trade. We have nothing. That's it. Everything was in that pile.
I want
Okay,
my coin back.
Kevin's like, well, our boss is just like over the hill there. If we could get patched up there and go after them, like once we've had time to fix up.
We're not going to have any time. We're going to lose the trail.
It's like there's 3 of them.
Yeah, and at the moment they're carrying our shit, so they're going to be slowed down.
Alright, just saying there might be more than.
We still need our shit. If we can't find them, we're fucked.
Alright, well, Jessie can't go anywhere, so
She's fine. She'll pull
Oh.
through.
I'll be staying here. Well, we'll basically get her across. Tim might be able to fix her up because look, she looks like on death's door right now
Send Morris.
with one hand,
Yeah, he ain't doing shit. Send him off to boss.
carrying Jessie with one hand.
He's got
You
arms.
still has arms.
Yeah,
You don't need your hand to hold a person.
yeah, but also she's part of my crew, so I
Well,
need
why
to
don't-
fix her.
Why don't you
If
go...
you guys want to do that, you guys do that. We'll meet you back here. As I say, there's only 3 of them. They're injured.
Exactly. Why don't you guys go do your thing and just leave us a trail of something, and then we'll bring all the extra shit when we get it back.
Alright, he points to, like, basically end of that bowl there. Turn right. Big building on your right.
Sweet. We'll be back. We're going. You going with?
Of course.
Good. Pop our creases.
Yeah, you see Kevin kind of gathering up
We go.
with yeah, head up.
Bind the ribs and go.
Cool.
Yeah, I do
Ribs.
like painkillers, dude.
I've got stems and stems.
Oh,
And some farmer parts.
farmer parts.
Can I do the
Parts
heal
of a
again?
farmer.
I don't know, it's just what we're told. It's basically the 5 bits of the shit that we had in the bind thing, in the board. I took some for myself.
Yes. He has pharmacy materials.
Yes.
Oh, farmer parts with a PH.
Yes. Farmer parts. That's how I
I thought you
speak.
meant farmer parts with an F.
Yeah.
And I was like, why do you have
We
parts of a
raise my
farmer?
cows.
That's how I
Climb up. Put
What are you
5
trying
of
to
them
say?
in
You
your
got
bag.
something
I can
wrong
make
with
myself the
speech?
scythe now.
So you'd be wearing the lumberjack shirt like that one.
This is not a lumberjack, so it's a fine office flannel shirt.
Office flannel shirt. What?
This is not a lumberjack.
No, surely a lumberjack would find that far too high quality. And frankly, the colours would be gaudy in the forests.
This is like
The other lumberjacks would be going, what a prick.
This is like for the lumberjack's accountant.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe lumberjack who sidelines in accounting, or an accountant who sidelines in lumberjack.
Maybe the lumberjacking supervisor.
I'm an accountant. I'm okay.
No.
1 + 2
Yeah.
way, hey, hey.
Oh,
No.
fuck mine.
Right. Yeah, so you guys are going to.
Can I attempt to heal her, or is that too much healing
Yeah,
for one?
well, I mean, you can do, but it will take you obviously a couple more minutes to do that.
Alright. Do you want me to take a look?
Yes, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
I'm not in a great way.
I'll have a look. That's a lot better. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing now. That's a 17.
Yeah.
Medic.
Yeah, you can give her a full heal. Well yeah, roll your plus 10 or whatever it is.
Nice. That's a 17 heal.
Oh man. Ugh. Thanks for putting the spine back in.
Yeah. Let's walk up and do it.
Oh.
Looks like nothing's broken. Yeah, you'll be right. Bit sore, but you'll be fine.
Just stay there a minute. Hang on.
Lay on the floor and get a midget to walk up and down her back or something.
What?
Hooray. Retroactive trigger warnings. For sizeism and body horror.
We are so sorry.
Okay, we used to have a list of things you can't say. I feel like I need to bring that back and add an extra one.
Pretty sure that was open too.
No, midget.
Hey! Midgets need jumps too, don't discriminate.
You're making
Oh
it
my god.
Wow. No.
Anyway.
No.
This was such a nice,
No.
nice cuddly channel.
No. Don't do that. Please. Just stop. Oh my god. I feel better, thank you,
Anyway,
dog.
continue.
For anyone who may feel offended by that, don't worry, he is a moron.
Which is also an outdated medical term.
Not in this context.
Oh, thank you, Doctor. I feel so much better. Let's hightail it through here.
You head off those beds, don't you?
Yes, please.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you head through the trees. You come. You've got a steady incline up the hill here, through these trees, and you can see there's this trail where these people have obviously run across there. You can see that it's actually quite a well-trodden trail. It looks like it's been used quite a lot in the recent past. You can see basically there's like crushed down vegetation, but it's obviously been used quite a bit. So it looks fairly recent, but it looks well travelled since then. So
I make everyone run.
you can make everyone run.
Yeah, because we are a little bit behind them. They're carrying our shit. If we run, we should be able to catch up with them.
Okay, can I get you to take a physical endurance check?
It hurts.
Because
You're okay.
you're trying to run with broken legs.
Okay.
10. You can get up to a fast walk. Running is beyond him at this point, unless you leave him behind.
It hurts.
Oh my god, that's so pathetic. Just catch up when you can.
Okay.
You're actually leaving him behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need our shit.
Okay.
I genuinely need our shit.
Bye.
Credits.
God damn it! Let's get to a halt.
You can have a legendary point.
I stop. Come on. Just Try and keep up.
I'm coming.
They can't be going at too fast a pace, like you said. They're carrying our shit.
Yeah, so
So, and
now carrying.
They're also injured, so
I walk. I do that thing where I walk on a little bit faster and keep stopping, walking a bit faster.
Okay.
It's like, come on, come on.
Okay, as you're walking along there, you do come across a body sitting down, leaning against a tree.
Is it alive?
Yeah, it's alive.
Does it look like someone who tried to attack us earlier?
Yeah, it looks like one of those guys.
hello.
What's
going
going
on
on
here
then?
Maybe we should let Dama take this.
Probably not a good idea.
Basically, he's laid down next to it. You can see that basically there's like quite a lot of. He kind of like laying there kind of like that, and there's quite a lot of blood kind of running down his side.
I let these two do it, and I'll make sure he's okay.
Which way did they go?
It's okay. It's fine.
You look pretty fucked.
But it's like looks like he goes.
Was there like a bit of chicken shrapnel in him or something?
Yeah. It's got, you can just make out like a bit of brightly coloured plastic under where he's holding his arm. Just like
A coxcomb picking out between his fingers.
yeah, chicken feet or something. But, yeah.
Right, well, I guess you gotta start talking.
Alright,
Where'd your friends go?
that way,
What's that way?
he points up the pathway you're on.
Yeah, and what are we gonna see up there?
There's a house
How many people in the house?
between 5 and 20, I think.
Between 5 and very nice, very accurate. How big is this house? Pretty big, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's a bit knackered now, but yeah, it's pretty big.
Alright. So it's just up that hill.
Other side, downhill, other side.
Ah. Cool. Well, we know where we're going.
Cucumber. Is there any footprints?
Yeah, you can see.
And they're going in the direction that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
We're on a well-trodden path. There are like a fuck ton of footprints. 11 heavily armed men just ran over this hill like a few minutes ago.
Awesome.
Yeah, so, well, you wait here. We might be back.
Yeah,
To keep some pressure on that thing.
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I'll keep pressure on it. I kick him in the ribs.
Okay. So, but you just kick in the ribs, he's just like, oh, he's like full slumps over and just lays apart.
That wasn't very nice. He's helpless.
Time is of the essence.
Mm-hmm.
That's the wrong accent.
I think time may be over the accent. Something
Yes.
like that. There you go.
Hey, dead. Okay. We continuing, yes?
Cool. Yeah, you head up over to the top of the hill, and yeah, you can see the path continues off down the bottom, and you guys can. Okay. And yeah, you look down the path, and you can see there's a path, and down at the bottom, just where it hits like level ground, you can see two guys kind of carrying your improvised bucket.
Really
Anyone else
close
got
to the house.
weapons?
You can't see the house at the moment. You can see there at the bottom of the trail.
Anyone else got weapons?
Nothing
I've
that
still
could hit
got
them at this
my-
range.
I'm probably about 200 meters away.
No, I've just got my knife that I can use at the moment.
Hang on a minute. Am I the only one here with a ranged weapon?
No,
Well,
I've got a ranged weapon.
Not-
Just no
Not
bullets.
the boomer.
No. I opened up a pocket that just. It's been like poppered shut the whole time. I just pull out a pistol. Bang. And it's got the word bang written on it. Crudely. In crayon.
Thank you. Do you know how to use a gun?
Yes.
Yes,
Not you.
It's got one.
Oh, you have one.
I have one. It's just not got any bullets in it.
Bang has 3.
I pop the 3 and I give you the 3 and I give you back the gun.
Bang.
Good job. How good a shot are you?
Not bad.
You gonna try and shoot one?
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Yeah. why
Oh.
not?
how
So
good were you
I want
rate
to play
your
this game. I
shot?
do not. Please don't bring this to my life here.
On a scale of 1 to 12, would you roll?
Don't worry, Bang.
Which
I'll
one are
get
you
some
shooting?
bullets
Are we
soon.
shooting the same one, or are we going to shoot different ones?
You're 200 metres away with a small gun. You've got no chance.
Oh, then we need to get closer.
You can try shooting from here. It's just a really hard shot.
Yeah.
We should get closer.
Okay.
Are you going to start shooting and then get closer, or get closer before you
I'm
start
going to get closer before we
Oh.
start shooting, because
Okay.
otherwise they have time to drop up.
Okay, so we'll keep that roll.
Yeah,
For
we'll
fairness.
run down, and then
Okay.
we'll shoot them.
You guys running ahead, yeah?
Yeah.
In that case, I need you, both of you, make a physical endurance check.
Mark that roll.
Yes.
Physical endurance check. 19, 11, 12, 13.
What were they rolling?
They were rolling to see how far they got away, and they've just rolled 2 crits in a row.
What?
How can they? They don't know we're coming.
No, they're not, they're just moving. But one of them's injured, so seeing how well they're advancing. Because, yeah, they don't know if you're
Okay,
following
they're
them.
carrying something, but they can't outpace people who are not injured.
Can if they crit.
Well, at the time, you were going with him because he was injured. You guys have now broken off and you're running after him
Yeah,
with
so
them.
we're running after them.
Exactly, so I'm just seeing how far they're advancing
Okay.
compared to you. But they are, of course, injured and carrying things, so they're not going to be as fast as you. So, yeah, you guys basically make it. By the time you make it halfway down, they've only just made a little bit further, so you're basically now 100 metres away from them.
Is that reasonable to shoot a gun? You're asking someone. I have no fucking clue.
Not really. Still quite
just
a long
trying to
way
think,
for a
like,
small
For
gun.
you, for like garden lengths.
Thank you.
So,
I can do garden lengths.
probably about
Well, you've
4
done a 100
garden
metre sprint.
lengths.
That helps me not at all.
Probably about 4 garden lengths.
It's about the length of
Or from here to the pub at
King's
the end
Manor
of the road.
Field.
Yeah,
With-
that's a
without a
significant
scope.
difference. Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's half the distance you were at before. It's still a hell of a shot to do without a scoped weapon.
We still need to get
I
a
mean,
bit closer.
generally,
Rifle
like
at
the
least.
most of the fights we have in our fights, you're shooting people less than 20 meters away.
That's fine.
Now you're shooting someone who's
Then
more
yes,
than
we want to be getting closer.
that. Okay, just keep looking after them. Okay, you run down to the bottom there. I'll say you just keep running that. So you get down to the bottom of this slope. You are still kind of limping away down there because you're not as funny. I assume you're joining them.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Join
you
with.
guys will make it to the bottom there. They are basically halfway across this field towards. You can see there's this what the ruins of an old house. Looks like an old manor house, and like the roof's like collapsed on most of it, and some of the external walls have fallen down. But it's a big old structure. You can see there probably will be other rooms in there that are still salvageable, and they're heading in that direction. You can see a couple of other people walking around by the house.
How long before they get into the house?
They're about halfway between it now, so they're probably about 50 meters away from you guys.
That's more reasonable to shoot.
Yeah.
I'll shoot.
Or at least for a warning shot, so they know that you're
I'll
there.
shoot.
They might stop and drop the stuff.
I'm gonna take the one that, for fairness, take the number that I had before. So 6, 7. It was 8 to attack.
8. That's not going to hit, I'm afraid. No. And
They hear it at least.
they'll hear it.
Nice.
13.
13. Okay, the one on the left has got a limp. The one on the right doesn't. You shoot the one with the limp.
Limpy.
Okay, you go. How much damage do you deal?
Some.
Good job.
Thanks.
He suffers some damage.
9.
9. Okay, yeah. You just you don't see where you hit him, but he suddenly just drops to the floor, and like his mates kind of his mates like trips over and spills the thing he was carrying on the floor,
Shit's everywhere.
and just like turns over, like you see kind of like
I mean, spill. It's covered in tar.
no, basically drops it. Like,
Yes, it's
but like,
everything's
yeah,
spilled.
they were basically carrying it one helm each, and the guy collapsed to the floor and dragged it down with him. So yeah, it's now laying on the floor, and the bloke just turns around, looks at you, and just like breaks and runs for the house.
Good. We should grab our shit and run.
Yeah, so just get the shit and run back.
Cool. So you guys are gonna run and do that then.
Yeah.
I will take a reflex save from all of you because people at the house have started taking pot shots.
8.
14. Apparently.
8.
12.
Okay. Anyone who got less than 10 takes 5 points of damage. Minus your endurance.
How much?
5.
Oh, okay. And you feel meant to fall earlier, didn't you?
Yeah. Minus your. You only have 2 endurance.
I'm
Yeah,
a
you
trainer.
basically
aren't
you run over, you grab the. You
I'll
grab
let
it
these
from
two
the
grab it and I'll cover them.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You
So I
just,
will stop firing back.
that's cool. Yeah,
Only
you,
birds do
you
that.
like duck into cover and stuff.
I had a clip.
Oh wow.
Cool. Yeah, you managed to get your loot back, and you head back into the trees. I assume you head back the way you came. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what
Cool.
we wanted.
And then we make a more sedate pace.
Okay.
Can once we're concealed in the trees, I want to stop and see if I can make a tripwire.
Okay. Can I get a craft check from you? You can use explosives modifier for this. Yeah.
There's only a 1 difference between the two. 11.
11.
I have an important question.
What?
What kind of animal explosion is it?
Yeah, piggy.
Okay.
Oink.
11. I'm gonna say you managed to basically. Do you have any string and stuff on you? Or?
I have like clothing which I can pull thread out of.
Okay, I'm gonna say you can basically
Oh, that's
leave.
genius.
You can leave a like a length of like you can pull like a strip off like clothing or something, but it'll be basically like a kind of like a fairly thick bit of like the bottom of your shirt that you tear off. So you can do it, but if anyone is actually looking where they're going, they probably will step over it.
I like conceal it.
You could bury it, but then it wouldn't be a very good tripwire.
No.
But yeah, this is like in a few seconds, I'm assuming, because you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, I could say it might be coming with us. I kind of stop, look at it, and go. What do you guys think?
If you had some like fine
String.
thread or string or something, then
To be
okay.
fair,
But
you have timer. You have weapons. You have explosives set on a timer. Why don't you just set a timer and keep running?
Because then it won't kill anyone.
Set
We
the
don't know
timer
if
on.
anyone's actually following us.
No, no.
yeah, you can set the trip low there, and you can you can set it down there. But if anyone is coming through and paying it slowly and paying attention, they'll see it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do that because if they're coming slowly, then it's not too big a deal, and we're getting away anyway.
Okay,
Because
Go
we're
for
not
it,
going
yeah.
slowly.
that's fine.
But if they're chasing us and going really fast, then they could just hit it.
Okay, yeah, you set that off and carry on through the trees. Okay, you get back, you go back up the hill, down the other side, and you basically go back to where the fight was earlier, and you follow. I assume you can follow the directions that you were given.
Yep.
Cool.
Do we hear a little boom behind us or anything?
Not yet. But yeah, so you
Damn.
you're gonna head down the. They may follow you later, but they're not doing it right now. To be fair, like the crew of 11 people that went out, and only one of them came back, including losing the big post gen. They may not be that eager to run back out again.
But when they come out for the next little exploration, we find a little surprise.
Surprise, motherfuckers. Boom. Sorry. Surprise. Oink, boom. Or is it one of those, it's like a oink, oink. It's a double oink before the boom.
Cool. So yeah, you head down to the other valley, follow instructions there, you turn right, and yeah, you see a large abandoned building inside there. It's once would have been kind of like glass fronted, but that's obviously been blown out long ago. And you can see that in a couple of windows, someone once long ago put some tarp over it, but it looks like it's kind of pulling away. Doesn't look occupied, but it looks like it was at some point. Someone had like tried to make some kind of area there, but looks like it's been abandoned.
I could get a new tarp.
We already have a tarp.
Yeah, we just got to sell the stuff inside the tarp. We're not selling the tarp.
No, we're keeping the
Another
tarp.
one.
What do you want another tarp for?
Well, this one was handy.
You never have too many tarps.
She can't argue with that logic.
You're a merchant, damn it. Why don't you want more tarps? What do you have against tarps?
Nothing. They're kind of useful, but also hefty. Why are we stealing a tarp?
Because they're useful.
You
I'm
haven't even
totally rephrase that. Where is this tarp?
It was on the front of the buildings. So basically, like where these was glass buildings, they've all been blown out.
Is
And
this the building we're supposed to be going to meet the other people?
It's the one you described.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't be stealing the tarp from the people we're trying to trade with.
the dick.
Not yet, anyway. Not until
We
after
could
we
attempt to
traded.
trade for it if you really want it. I mean, it's your tack too. And I can ask if you really want that top, but they're going to want it too. It's going to be very expensive.
Okay.
God damn it.
Sad, look at you.
What is it with the people I've roleplay with recently doing adorably pathetic things? Fuck's sake. Fine. She'll make a mental note to trade for the top. Fuck's sake.
At a reasonable price.
I wasn't proposing we asked for it. We just
You're
like,
proposing we steal it,
we leave with it.
but let's not steal it from the people we're trying to trade with.
Not
So
before
I'd
we
rather trade for it, and then you can take it and make you think you stole it. That's fine. I can run with that.
So you're gonna head in, yeah?
Yes, I'm going to take suspense off because I don't think suspense is a good thing right now.
But will we get the top?
That is a good point.
Oh, well, that's argument enough. Not
Will we
being
get the
asked to
top?
change it.
Will karma catch up with us? Who knows?
Will you hear the explosion in the distance?
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys, you come up to it, and there's basically like several little entrances, like on the ground floor. So you're just gonna work your way into the building.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay. As you
Yes,
approach it, you see Kevin kind of like he steps out and just waves at you and gestures you over to.
Meander over.
Hello, Kevin.
Hey, glad you guys made it here.
Oh yeah, I have to turn the suspense off. This is not. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Not too much suspense. It's fine. Yeah, you just like, right, yeah. Do you come meet the boss? You can pay
Sure.
you for your
Mhm.
stuff.
Excellent.
We wanna get this done a bit quick, guys. All right, things to go, places to. Yep.
Healing to be done.
Alright,
Yes.
follow me. And he goes back into the building and takes you through these long winding corridors, and eventually there's a set of stairs that go down, and he takes you down below ground level into some kind of basement, and basically you come out into this room that's it's now a lab. What it was before is difficult to tell, but you can tell it wasn't originally the way it is now. It's obviously had lots of different mismatched tables kind of like assembled around the room, and there's basically like heat mats and stuff have been put on top of them, and you can see there's basically some like tanks of water have been set up next to sinks and units like that that are just like emptying into like grills on the floor and things. And it looks like an improvised lab, and there's a little bloke over on one of the tables where you can see Jesse's laid out, and you can see he's like working on like cleaning her wounds up.
Who Tim?
Well, a little dude. You assume he's Tim
Okay.
because he's not one of the rotters, and he's also the only other person in this room.
Alright.
But yeah, as you come in, he's basically working on there, and he looks over and goes, I will be with you in just a minute. I hear I've got you guys to thank for helping my other team out.
Does Tim have Tim's vest on?
Yes.
He's
And
got a
Tim's
vest
hat.
like you.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't actually. He has a lab coat.
Uh-huh.
Well, at the moment he's turned away anyway, so you haven't seen one.
What you see is
But under that coat, we assume he has one.
Yeah, we can see the bulges.
We'll assume he has like a really big jacket underneath it too. And somehow he's carrying
Make
some
him
sort of
tough.
RV battery.
You can see several RV batteries in the corner hooked
Oh
up,
god.
hooked up to like some lights and stuff.
Alright.
Cool. So yeah, he's basically just you see him kind of like administering some injections to Jesse, and then he comes over to you guys. And says, so yeah, I owe you guys some money for escorting my team back.
Yes, money for escorting your team back would be excellent.
Cool. He's like, yeah. Does 10 cal sound? Oh, sorry, 10 tack sound appropriate?
Well, I'd like to open up the possibility for trading for more.
Yeah, if you've got
And-
any other goods, I'd certainly be happy to trade.
Well, it's specifically trading for help. We have a companion here who's a little bit sick, and our resident know-it-all doesn't know quite enough.
It hurts.
Okay, I can certainly help with that.
You're dying. Oh wait, you broke your ribs.
Yeah, I can certainly help with broken ribs. That's fine.
Oh no,
that's fine. I've dealt with those.
Yeah,
They'll be right. They'll set.
It still hurts.
It's I explain what happened,
Okay.
Because I actually personally cannot remember the story.
Right. Okay.
But
So yeah,
You were mucking about with explosives, something you did
something
poison
went
him.
So yeah, you were okay. So you were
somehow
trying to make
ingested something.
something and it exploded and poisoned him.
Taste it.
Okay.
Mhm.
And can you tell me what ingredients you were playing with at the time?
Probably.
Medical check.
Maybe.
You
Hold
weren't.
on.
You were messing with meds and you didn't know what they were.
Let me have a think.
Were you attempting to make a dirty bomb? Was it polony?
Maybe. 14.
14. Okay, you remember like the majority of the things you're working with until you're like, oh, okay. Yeah, I might have a few ideas, a few things we could try. Yeah, I could probably come up with something.
How long do you think it would take you to come up with this?
A few days at least. I'm working on something really important at the moment, but yeah, I could certainly. I'll tell you what, I think I might have something that could probably be of use in the time being.
Something to tide him over, perhaps if... I mean, obviously in this world we have to be very concerned about the fact that life expectancy can sometimes be very short. No offence. But, I mean, if things were to go wrong here, where would we find more of these ideas that could help him?
Well, what you mean? Is there someone better than me you can go to? Is that what you're trying to
No,
get
I mean, like, you have ideas, so maybe you could tell us the ideas and you work on it while we go do what you need us to do. And so if we come back and you're not here, we have the ability to carry on.
Okay. Yeah.
So I can trade for knowledge too.
Okay. He goes over to one of his cupboards and comes back with a this large jar. He opens it up and pulls out this, reddish egg-shaped capsule about this big. So yeah, these will basically tide you over, and basically alleviate they'll stop you getting any worse. You take one of these every day, and yeah, I can. So yeah, trade you some of these.
Stabilize.
How big are these capsules he has to ingest?
That big.
Is that a suppository?
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Do you even know what it is?
It's medicine.
Uh-huh.
It will help you.
Big. I
You
can't
will-
swallow that.
Dude, don't need to worry about
I
that.
just say, Tim just comes back and says, it's like, you don't have to worry about that, lad. It'll be fine.
It's big. Don't like it.
You'll be fine.
He turns to you and goes, I'll let you. Anyway, you said you had things to trade?
We have things to trade. We like to trade for tack, knowledge, and obviously this medicine. And also the top.
Okay. Sure. I mean, that was basically just put up there as like to make people look like, this building had already been cleared out. So seems to work. No one's been coming around poking anything. So.
I appreciate that. We may be returning it, maybe. I mean, but I would like to trade for it anyway.
That's fine.
We have 45 supplies of pharmacy.
Yeah.
I'm more than happy to trade for.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could if you either give you tack for those, or I could make something useful. You'll exchange them something useful.
I mean, if we trade the pharmacy 45 stuff for some tack, because I need to take that back, medicine for him would be great, and knowledge of this medicine just in case things go wrong here.
Okay. Sure. Basically, I'll either give you one tack for each of your medical supplies, or I could exchange 10 of those for a drug of your choice.
How much are these drugs for him setting us back?
Basically, I'll give you, for your assistance so far, I'll give you 10 tack and 2 of these to take away with you. Or I can also give you more of them for 5 tack each.
So we'll take full medicine instead
Okay.
of tack. So it'll give us 4 days. So you can then do.
Okay, so that's 10
And
of your
4 days.
Medicaid spent on that.
Mm-hmm. So that's the money that you were giving us for the assistance, which is basically the assistance is full medication. That's that trade.
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
alright,
that
fine,
seems
done.
fair.
Okay.
I mean, but 5 is a nice round number, and your people are him mostly back intact. In fact, they're back at all. Is thanks to us, and you won't have many more problems with Echo at all. I mean, he's gone.
Oh, he is. Oh.
We dealt with him, yes.
Brilliant.
So I think maybe, I mean, if considering that he was probably such an asshole, I mean, like 6 or 7 medicine for that assistance would be better, in my opinion.
Can I get you to take a bath check?
Yes. Bloody can. I don't fucking know, isn't it?
So tempting to
16.
assist.
16.
Don't even think about it.
He
my
kind
zero.
of like looks over you and kind of like and kind of like stares you forward and like you
I
blush.
smile at him.
Yeah.
I know it has no effect, but I'll smile.
He blushes a bit and is like, okay, here you go. I'll give you 7.
Thank you.
He gives you
7. So does that add 7 to his daily counter?
So he has 7. Yeah. So for 7 days, he doesn't need to check to get if he's going to get any worse.
If he decides to take them.
He
You're waiting
will.
to be told.
Yeah, he will take them, or he will be
Being
admitted.
that a day hasn't actually passed. So, yeah.
It doesn't matter. We'll continue keeping you alive a little bit longer.
Has a dog made an appearance?
The dog has made an
He
appearance.
has made 7.
Taz is the secret star of this show. Okay, so that's the pay dealt with for escorting your people back and dealing with your echo problem.
Mm-hmm.
We would like more tack, so we have 4. I think 60 tack would be fair for 45 pieces of pharmacy.
I have already given you 7 of those drugs. That was.
Yeah, but that's for getting up. They're no longer going to be bothered by a big post gem with a lamp post.
Take a boss check for me.
14.
14. And you asked what, 75?
Yes.
He's like, I'll give you 50.
Well, no, that's only 5 more than the 45. I think 60 is fairer. I mean, this is bartering. This is backwards and forwards. We start with a higher number, which I said was totally 75. So I think 60 would be fair.
You think you're going to throw it? I do have a counter offer.
Mm-hmm.
You were very effective in getting these supplies for me, along with this team here. Would you be interested in doing me a small favour and fetching some more goods for me? It will take me a while to work on a treatment for your friend here, a permanent one. If you wanted me to work on one for you.
Yes.
Well, if you were to go and procure me more of these ingredients, I'd be happy to treat your friend free of charge.
See, doing the favour and doing a thing free of charge actually means you're trading drugs for him for getting more drugs.
Yeah, you
That's
think of it
that's
that
a
way if you like?
trade, not a.
Well, yeah. If you prefer the term trade, it seems to be.
Well, that's because that's what it is.
Yeah, I'm happy to do
It's
all
good
that.
for services.
So trade in favours rather than goods.
Yeah.
Although we will be delivering goods.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, so that's a nice idea for the future.
Mm-hmm.
We will probably definitely think about taking that up. But what about the current 45? That's a good counter offer. I'll give you a job, and that's perfect. But what about these drugs here?
So I'll give you 50 for this.
60.
I think 50's
55.
quite reasonable.
57.
All right.
Excellent.
56 would be petty.
57 tack. Fuck yeah. Okay, I'll take off 45 pharmacy.
Cool.
Alright. Okay, excellent. Now we have that amount of money.
Of drug money.
Of drug money. Yay! Knowledge. We need knowledge. So I'm willing to pay for knowledge of what things you need for him, in case that this place comes under attack for any reason.
Well, if your friend here is aware of what's been of exactly what was involved in this, if he stays and assists me, then I can tell him everything he'll know. He'll need to know.
I could do that. I'd actually quite like to work with you, actually. Sounds like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You got any books around it?
He points to one cupboard and it's just stacked full of like various different medical and
I immediately
texts.
leave the group and go to the bookshelf.
Dev has left the party. The minions of Nuked for a week.
I love you so much.
Please answer us.
I would vote to you have a legendary point for that.
No, he has he needs to deal with the previous comments. So no.
I keep rolling.
Okay.
I keep rolling crits against you guys anyway, so I don't need to do much difference.
No.
For some reason, when I'm rolling against you guys, I keep rolling really high.
Yeah.
But, hey, it's fun. I just get to beat you in lamppost more.
Okay, excellent. So you're gonna stay.
I'll stick around, yeah. Well,
Awesome.
I
You
thought
guys got
were
this
my
right.
Friend.
yeah, I'm trying to cure you, you idiot.
But friends don't leave friends. Karen came back from
Yeah,
me.
but you're not going to be much use here, and you're coming back here for me, not me coming for you. Right?
He said I wasn't much use.
Here.
Dick.
Fuck you.
I'd love
We're
to
gonna
leave
go
that.
help him
Right.
help you. Sometimes you understand you have to leave your friends to make your friends happier and better. Sometimes you have to learn when to let go. It's time to let go. But we'll come back for him, don't worry.
Yeah. and
We
you're
have to come back for him.
just less than a day, I hope.
Yeah, it's shouldn't take long to get there. It's literally just follow this road all the way down till you almost hit till you can see the sea, and then take a left, and the building will be up there. Just watch out for the mist; it's bad for you.
I assume I've been to Blighttown before.
I assume so. You've been around this area before.
Yep, mist is bad. I don't know how long you've been here. The mist down here is poisonous and kind of radioactive.
Yes.
It's not good. Also, I believe it's probably full of feral rotters. Last time I checked, it's not pleasant.
It stings and it tickles.
More,
Yeah, not in a good way.
more heads to pop.
Yeah. But the mist is super bad.
Yes.
Okay, so
I think Colin is scary.
Colin is terrifying.
Okay.
It's fine. Remember, sometimes we learn to accept the things about our friends that are just uncomfortable, like the fact that he's
Wilhelm's a
terrifying.
dick.
Well, did we just accept that too? Yeah. Okay. How long do you think it will take?
It's a few hours walk. I mean, you might want to stay here the night and rest up because it's kind of getting late now.
Yes.
Question.
Yep.
Do I know how long it'll be?
Judging by what he's told you, you reckon it'll be like 3 or 4 hours?
Not the question
Sounds
I'm asking.
like- No. Would your character have been there before? Probably not.
I'm not asking that question either. I'm asking a question of the thing that I know that these guys don't, because she knows the thing.
Yeah. If you know, so you would know it would be like 3 hours to get there from here.
How long before the other people attack?
What?
You reckon you've probably got at least 24 hours.
So we can make it there and back.
Yeah.
Okay, she'll turn to you, and she'll say, "So how long do you think you'll need to read these books?"
Huh?
Books. Sorry, Wilhelm, come. Snap to it, man. Snap to it. How long do you think you'll need to read and absorb these?
Not long. What, is it like, how many books you got?
That cupboard.
It's a cupboard. Like, I don't know.
There's
Couple
probably about
hours.
50 odd textbooks in there.
Yeah, a couple hours.
Less
He reads like this.
less than a day, right? Less than a day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Then we will definitely do this.
Cool. Did you want to trade for anything else while you're here?
Just the top.
You can have the tarp. Just
Oh,
pick it up
thank
the way.
you.
Is there ammo? Ammo is
Oh,
good.
yes, we need ammo. We're short on ammo. Do you have ammo?
Yeah, I could probably scrounge up a bit. What kind of ammo do you need?
What do you need?
For bang.
Oh, we need some small pistol ammo.
Yeah. He goes over to one of his drawers and pulls it out, and there's basically like a load of loose rounds and stuff in there. So he like picks up and starts to use. I've got 10.
10 in total.
Yeah.
10 clips.
No, 10 bullets.
10 bullets.
We'll take 10 bullets.
Okay. He's like 5 tag. That
3.
4.
3.
4.
3.
4.
3.
Last check.
If we have no ammo and we die, he doesn't
10.
get his stuff.
10. Alright, fine.
Thank you. I feel like I'm going to win it today.
It's basically what you're good at, anyway.
Yeah, it's the only thing, apart from hacking, it's the only thing I'm good at.
Alright.
Excellent. We now have 10 small thingies.
Excellent.
Do you need some?
I currently have 2 bullets.
You have none.
I gave them to him.
Yeah, I give you 2. How many do I have? That's it. I'm really bad at
Having
maths
space
today.
for only 20 in MacLeod.
Well, you can't have them all. Don't be greedy. Okay, I give you 6 and I give you 4. Then we all have 6 each.
Thank you.
You don't need it while you're here.
I haven't got a gun.
Touche.
I can throw bullets, but these things are much more effective.
Since hold a bullet.
Do you need any more supplies to make more explosions?
Yeah, probably. I've only got 2 left.
Oh yeah. Anything that we can make go boom for this gentleman here?
Oh, yeah, plenty of that around here. Well, if he's, I can help him make it when he's here.
I don't need your help.
I can give him access to what he needs.
Do you need tack so you don't kill him?
Which helps.
I slip him like 1 tack.
Nice.
The tag that you just gave you.
1
He is
tack.
6 inches pocket.
Excellent.
Any empty bottles anywhere?
Do you have empties?
Yeah, all over the place.
Can we have them?
How many do you want?
8.
2 tack.
We'll pay it.
Okay.
I won't even argue with that.
Alright.
We have 6 flammable exploded fluidy things.
We have 6 tubs of flammable explosive fluid.
Yeah, we have 8 empty glasses. Do you need anything, Colin?
No, I think I'm pretty good. I've got my knife and my gun, and that's kind of how I roll, really.
Keeping it light. I like it. Keeping it light. Can we leave the rest of our shit here?
Yeah, sure.
What kind of supplies are we picking up?
Basically, like what you did for medical supplies.
Just
So,
medical shit.
Basically, yeah, if you can, exactly the list I gave to the other guy. So basically, he basically just gives you like a little list of like, I need these type of chemicals, and he gives you a list of like,
Some
like,
fancy ass names.
some fancy ass names of things that he wants, and like, and if you see any useful like medical things like microscopes or any useful tools or anything that would be handy, I'll pay for those as well.
Excellent, excellent. We're going to need our stretcher. You can keep the board.
In terms of, like, I can give you some bags if you like.
We have bags.
Backpacks.
We have bags. We have bags. Yeah, we do have bags for travellers.
Got
Merchants.
a book bag.
We have bags. In fact, you're not coming. I don't worry about you.
Okay.
What about you, Colin? Do you need bags?
No. The only other thing I have is my chef's hat, and that's in this
It's more for
pocket.
carrying things. Like new things, because we need to get
Oh,
as
I see.
much
For
medical-
things that we pick up on
Yes.
route. It probably would help to have.
I'm sorry, I'm
have a
assuming that you
bag.
want to come with us. I thought you would want to go back to the stag, or would you...
There's nothing for me there.
Huh.
I may as well see what can develop for me with you if you're happy to have me along.
I'm already married.
I'm single.
That maybe that was lost in the translation. I didn't mean that. I meant us as a group.
I'm definitely not into that.
He just wants to be friends with benefits.
I still can't do that.
This is getting complicated.
Well, no, it's very simple. I can't.
Friends.
What's happening?
I think he wants to sleep with you.
No. Colleagues, team.
Oh, right. A career development. Right, okay.
If you like.
I want to go to sleep.
You can both have a legendary quick. Sounds hilarious.
Who?
You and you.
Oh, thank you.
That's slightly more legendary than I did earlier. I still have one left over from earlier. I've got it back. Okay, so... I mean, if you're not doing anything, I mean, you're pretty handy with a gun. Also, don't take this wrong, you're kind of terrifying.
That has its perks.
Yes. I do have a request. Please don't terrify us anymore.
I didn't mean to terrify you, just the enemy.
Okay.
Would it help if I put my chef's hat on?
I honestly don't know. I don't know.
I don't think it's helping.
Why do you have a chef's hat?
Because
How is it
I
so
am a
white?
chef.
Okay. But we don't have restaurants anymore.
Well, no, there are. There are
Well,
a few
you
down
know,
in the town.
They don't tend to
Town
really
cards.
wear chef's hats, though, do they?
No, but it's an old school thing, right?
That's
He
so
did. He
clean.
come from wherever Russia is, so maybe they have restaurants there more.
They
I
do.
think the hat might be making me more uncomfortable. I'm gonna be honest.
It's so white.
Better?
I think that's better. Yeah, use it in battle. I think that's
How do you keep it so clean?
yeah. I swear to God, if I say Dad's gonna flip my shit.
Diz.
There's Ultra.
That's all though.
Work. It is non-bio.
No,
Stain like blood, like.
no, I just love the jobs you hit.
Diz.
We are the worst people.
Flesh.
Okay. Well, if you want to travel with us, I mean, we have arrangements. We try and share what we can, but the majority of it goes back to a place where I come from, called MacLeod.
That is fine with me.
I mean, so long as the people there accept you, they should be fine. I mean, these guys don't live with us in Fuckhill, but they're accepted at least.
Okay, well, we'll just have to see what can be done.
Okay.
I will do my best to be accepted.
And not terrify us.
I try.
Okay. Seems good to me. Question: you don't have anything weird that's going to come back and bite you in the ass, because we have enough of that shit right now.
No, just my gun and my knife.
Okay. Good enough for me. Okay. So are we all good? Are we all set?
What? Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm good. I'm here.
Cool. What time of day is it?
Late afternoon.
Hub just walks to a corner of the room, leans against the wall, and falls asleep.
I
He is beyond tired.
I think that probably denotes what it is we're going to do. We'll stay here for a few hours and get some rest, and then we'll head off as soon as we can. Good.
Tim will happily chilly continue chatting about inane rubbish while going around mixing various bits and pieces together and just generally being a nerd.
So what are you working on here?
I'm actually working on something very important at the moment. It's have you heard of postgens before?
I believe I mentioned we took out a post gen with a lamppost.
Right. Okay, cool. I just making sure. Basically, the ones you tend to meet now tend to be somewhat lacking in mental capacity. I'm trying to work on a way to boost that so they can be
To make them dumber.
no to boost their capacity to make them more like us, so they can be normal thinking people
Is that
rather
wise?
than kind of like mindless brutes. Sorry.
Is that wise?
Well, I don't see why not. Having, intelligence is never a problem.
Depends what it's mixed with.
Well, yeah, but again, that's the same for lacking intelligence as well.
I mean, that's a good idea. It's how close do you think you are to completing it?
Hopefully not far. I've had some success so far, but there have been a few side effects. I need to tweak those side effects out of it.
Side effects like what?
For example, there was one test subject who, his intelligence was boosted way up there, but it did have a knock-on effect on some of his empathy and emotions, and basically made him into a bit of a psychopath. But he was very intelligent. It definitely worked. Just had a couple of tiny side effects.
Do you think you've worked those out now?
I'm fairly confident.
Do you have like test subjects for this?
I had one. Unfortunately, he escaped.
But you have it ready to go now.
Well, that's what I'm working on now. Basically, I need to just kind of finish tweaking some of the changes, and then I'm ready for another test.
I don't know how long it'll be before you finish that, do you?
Well, I'm hoping it will be like less than a week.
Okay.
Maybe I can help you while you help me.
Yeah, certainly. Having a second set of eyes on the thing could be helpful.
I mean, yeah, you could learn everything you need to learn about it. Like how to make it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if it works, then yeah, 2 of us making lots of this stuff would be really good.
Yeah. Change the world.
Yeah.
You want to learn about as much as you can about that in the next day as possible.
Yeah, I know.
Good. Good.
Don't mind her. She's a bit weird.
Oh, don't worry, we get all sorts here.
Rest.
Oh, it hurt.
Can I lay him down and put a blanket on him or something? I mean, for fuck's sake.
You can go and grab that tarp and lay that over his shoulders. It's your tarp now.
So when we discussed that our characters would have a daughter named Bella, are we in fact incorrect? Do we have a small boy named Herb?
Well, he's not related. We've just picked him up. He probably gets along really well with Bella, though.
Oh god.
But the little brother she never had.
Yeah.
Apart from that, he's a human giant man.
Yeah.
Man-child.
Yeah, but probably little compared to Bella.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah. And Bella's like 7-year-old post, isn't she?
Yeah.
I put him in his tarp, and then I get some
Oh, I
sleep.
love my top.
Cool. Right, I'll probably end it there.
Yep.
Because it's a few minutes early, but it's a good place to end it as well. Because then next week we can begin fresh from here.
Could we be rendering as we leave? Because then I can tell him a thing.
Sure.
Okay. As we're leaving, before we leave, and we have all of our shit, I will find him on his own
Mm-hmm.
and like give him a poke. Think. Might want to be very careful in the next day or so that we're gone.
Alright. Why?
You know how I'm always paranoid about people following us and possibly, you know, killing us.
It's pretty normal out here.
Yeah. So if you see someone coming, if you see some people coming, just go. Just leave.
We're probably alright. It
No,
looks pretty well.
Just
sort of-
leave.
These guys been here for a while.
Oh,
They'll be okay.
no. But if you see a group of people coming and they look armed and dangerous, don't do that. Oh, well, we'll be safe here, yada yada. Just leave. There will be more and more of them. They're going to be very, very well armed.
What's going on?
I might know that this place may be coming under attack at some point. So you might want to just leave if you see them arrive. I'm hoping we'll be back by then. No.
Why not?
No. Can't warn them. I can warn you. But I can't warn them. No, you can't warn them. I mean, we may be gone by the time that this is a problem.
I mean, you're going to have to give me a pretty good reason.
Can you just trust me?
No.
I might have information that a certain powerful group may be coming to attack this place. We can't tell them without putting someone I care about at a lot of risk.
Alright. Fair enough.
That's all you needed?
Yeah.
Okay. But just say you'll go. Don't want to just leave. I don't want to lose you. I mean, you're an asshole, but you're our asshole.
He feels awkward.
I give him an awkward, like, pat on the shoulder.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you need to learn 2 things. Learn about curing him because he's in trouble and an idiot. And learn about the cure for the post-gens because I kind of need that too. You know, for the daughter.
Well, it's not. It doesn't sound like it's going to cure the post-gen. It's just going to make him smarter.
Yeah, but that's probably better than what she has.
Fair enough. yeah, I guess, yeah, I'll try my best.
You're an awesome person.
Don't really feel comfortable letting these guys that are helping us die.
They might not die if they go
But-
with it, but I don't want you caught up in it because you could be very, very caught up in it and I can't get you back out.
Alright, fair enough.
Good. We'll meet, if we have to run, we'll meet where you set your trap. Is it without setting it off because then we'll be dead and that'll be stupid.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it'll already be set off by then.
Hopefully, but
Yeah,
if we go back to
things
that
ahead,
area,
yeah.
we'll be fine. Okay, cool. Good. Well, good luck. Hopefully we'll be back within a day and then we'll be gone. We won't have to worry about this and we never had this conversation.
Alright.
Cool. And then I'll leave.
And we'll end the session there.
And then we'll render. Cool.
So, each of you guys can have 2 session points
Fuck yeah.
because everyone did well with developing characters today.
Can I generate however many explosives I generate while I'm here now? Because I know I'll forget when I get
Sure.
back.
You can have 2d4 explosives that you build while you're here.
3, 4, nice. 7 extra explosives.
Sweet.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And with the flammable liquid that you've got,
Yes. We have some
basically
big
we'll say
tubs.
that you basically got some little containers. We'll say you basically gave you like jam jars. So you can basically, for each one of your big containers of flammable fluid, you can fill 3 jars up.
Can we have 9 empty glasses then? Rather than 8, and then we can just get rid of all of the
Sure,
shit.
yeah.
Rather, this makes things easier. You have 9 explosives, there you go.
Yeah.
Let me take this off my list now.
9 boomers.
9 boomers. The only thing we've got
I
left
still
here are
have-
the PCBs and the
I
Roboticon.
still have 3 flammable fluids then.
What?
So you could fill 3 jars.
Oh no, okay, yeah, good point, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, rather
3
than
large
having
tubs
like
of
one
flammable
random
liquid.
ass bullshit.
Yeah.
Sweet. Unless you accidentally spill some on yourself, in which case.
And did anyone else want to barter for anything or exchange anything while they're here before we
Nope.
end the
She
session?
has all of our attack.
I literally have all the attack.
You have those syringes though, you might be able to part those. So.
He has them.
They're
not me.
useful for us.
Yeah,
probably.
we're keeping them.
In that case,
Or
yeah.
do we try and force the medicine on him when he wakes
I
up?
do have a microscope that I can loan to them while they're here. No,
Well,
it's
there's
my
still-
microscope.
Yeah.
That's my travel microscope.
Are we going to attempt to force him to take his medication before we leave? We
Are
have
you
slept for a
going to
few
sneak
hours.
up on there while you're asleep?
What?
If you want to do that, stealth check.
I'm not doing that. I will just
Stealth
tell him
medical
he's-
check.
I'm not inserting this. I'm not a doctor. Someone else can do it.
I'm going to leave it to the doctor.
Colin, got a job for you.
No.
You need to prove yourself.
No.
You're part of this
No.
group.
No, he doesn't.
Think of it as initiation.
No. And a couple
Anyway.
more no's off.
So we'll fade to black at this section. Beginning of the next section, we can just say whether he's like applied the medication or not.
I don't know, is there a rectal equivalent of just hiding it under your tongue and spitting it out there?
Not really.
Well, yeah, it just depends basically how long you hold it in there for, really. Because if you hold it in for too long, it's just dissolved.
In which case you've taken it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
it
he's
basically just
back in.
depends on whether you pass it before it's dissolved or not.
Oh, God.
Yeah, let's not go through the byplays of how this works. You take your fucking medication.
Well, come on. I mean, I didn't inflict a suppository on the group. You can't blame me for going, hey, do you help?
Do you want to ask someone for help?
I have no idea what the hell they're meant to be doing with these things. I just, you showed me them and I went, I can't swallow that. And you went, don't worry, it won't be a problem. I'm like, okay.
So,
Oh, we have to explain to you how to use this.
So you have a group medic. He'll know.
Yeah, we'll get him to explain it.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then you
yeah.
are told to take your medication.
We'll assume that happens like outside of.
Yeah, eventually you will take your medication. Whether we have to force you or whatever,
Yeah.
or whether you just take it and go, okay, fine. I don't need anyone
I'll
else.
be like one session from dying. Like, fine, I'll take the medication. That works, right?
No.
it's a liquid tab, sorry.
No.
Doesn't
Oh, that's terrible.
Tide
Nice
pod
and
is-
clean.
Your
now.
club is just a Tide Pod. So what?
is here. What
He
did I
just
put
gets
in the dishwasher?
It's like, oh no, I have a bleached asshole.
Okay, let's start with you.
Well, I am Tech Puppet, and I've had a lot of fun DMing this session, and I hope everyone else has enjoyed it. And yeah, you guys had some excellent role playing, and I'm glad to. Well, so if we go reverse order, so everyone can close out, let's start with you.
Hi, I'm Corone. You can find me on Twitter at Corone_BTP. You can also find information about Betrayed, which is my new short film, at jqs.org.uk. I quite enjoyed that. I think a bit more development on what Colin is like. Yes, it's another one of those characters that's a bit off the wall. But I just enjoy playing them, so tough. Basically, so yeah, but it was a lot of fun. Bit of action going on, and a bit of confusion, and laughter all the way.
Ridiculous.
So yes, look forward to next Friday.
Cool. You.
I'm Dev, and I have been Wilhelm, and yes, that was really fun. I think I'm expanding my character. Who knows? He's just an arsehole, and it's fun.
I got to make him very uncomfortable. It was very funny.
Yeah,
He's like, I don't understand.
He's a socially awkward, caring person who comes across as a bit of a dick.
He is a bit of a dick.
He's not.
But
He
he's
cares. He wants to help, but he just
Doesn't do social.
doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't speak to people very well. Doesn't really. He doesn't mince his words.
No, it's good. I like him. He's fun. You.
Hey. It was great. I had great fun being an idiot. Being an enormous idiot. An idiot in pain.
Being an adorable idiot.
Basically all I had to do is copy what a certain sulky 7-year-old in my life does. Whenever, we make her walk over a hill, or she gets a stone in her shoe. Yeah, it was a lot of fun getting to be a petulant teenager / toddler / small tiny child at people and get my own way.
He's literally describing Bella. That's literally how we wrote down Bella. It's just.
And all of this without knowing any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah, it was great. I was thirsty. He was Herb.
Where do we find you?
Okay, we can do that too. On Twitter, you can find me at thirsty_BTP. You can also find me on bloodthirstypuppets.co.uk. You can also find me in other places if you look very, very hard.
Awesome. I'm Blood. I played Karen. That was ridiculous. There will be words had.